intro.
Yeah, sure.
Episode 28, bro.
Between the Margins podcast back again. Like we never left. Episode 28. As always, we're gonna attempt to do more, but like
life has been
life is life.
man.
And if you want more in it, start sharing and start liking so you can see people that give a fuck. Whoopsie daisy, should have saw it too early. But yeah, episode 28, and with Ro, like always an amazing guest.
Fans' favorite Ro.
Denzel to my left, and obviously myself too. Yeah, man, life has been life, and I've just come from a fun holiday in Mexico.
How was that?
Cancun.
During spring break,
I was there 10 days.
10
I
days.
did not
spring
need
break.
10 days, brother.
Oh, you didn't need 10 days?
Dog, listen, yeah. You see people like, oh, yeah, they want to.
Have you been Mexico before? I swear you have.
No.
I know it was Dan.
This guy barely flies anywhere, man. He's been like 2
7
destinations.
countries in 5 years. Allow me, bro. I've been Greece twice, yeah. Mykonos, Rhodes. I think that's how you say it. Rhodes,
Yeah.
I've been Jamaica, yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
I've been Amsterdam, yeah. I've been Belgium. I've been France.
Yeah, it's about
7
time.
countries.
Man
in
said
4 years.
about
Like, I know my first time traveling was in 2019, but we moved. I'm catching up.
Dog, my
Yeah,
passport is a slut. The amount of stamps I've got on it now, bro. Hey, get your shit up, bro.
I was scared
Bro,
of planes.
bare
I was
tramp
scared
stamps
of
on my
planes.
passport at this point.
I was scared of planes, but I'm still scared of planes now. But obviously,
When you say scared of planes, are you scared of planes or scared of flying?
terrified. The thought of going in the sky is madness to me.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
really?
But even now, I have to go on there drunk. I
Wait,
go on
you
I
said
get the
going on
bottle
a
from
plane
duty
is
free
crazy.
and I back that half the Jack Daniels. I swear, like, I can't take the plane. It's mad.
Brother, how you find that weird? You know what's weird is when you jump in a random car and sit with someone driving and you just go about your business. To this day, that's weird.
Interesting way. So you're
Bro,
basically saying like Ubers.
yeah,
and
Whenever
Public
you
transport
get a
driving.
cab, you just sit in a random
what's
car,
funny,
a
though?
random
I
brother's
Put the
car.
seatbelt on. There is a
No, but
seatbelt
you know
on.
what? I've heard, yeah, there's a statistic saying like the most dangerous part of flying is actually your journey to the airport. That's usually
Yeah, but
that's
you know,
usually
you
the.
know why
the-
that is though? That's because of the traffic and
Yeah,
activity.
exactly. In
In
terms
the
of
air,
what could
there's
happen.
obviously it's air traffic,
Yeah.
but it's not as compressed as
Yeah.
that's
probably
the
why,
science.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Innit? So people always say that, understand it, but to have that big machine in the 35 above clouds,
Turbulence is mad though.
we're humans. We're not supposed to be in the sky. Like, you know what I mean?
We're not meant to be in the ocean either, but Donnies get on boats all the
but What
time.
happened to the guy in a submarine? The millionaires. Done.
Listen,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? They're not supposed to be there.
I'm not gonna lie. I put all the cash
I'm
you
so
can spend,
sorry.
but
I'm so sorry. That
but
should
yeah.
be funny. But yeah,
Sorry,
it's
sorry.
true.
Yeah,
It's true.
God
It's
rest
true.
his
So
Yeah.
Mexico, yeah,
So,
I was
yeah,
there
Mexico,
for 10
sorry,
days. You do not need to be in Mexico for 10 days. Or if I'm honest, yeah, obviously I know the flight there is like 9 hours there, we've got 9 hours back. 4 days is the max you need to be in Cancun.
But for like an 8-hour, 9-hour flight.
Listen, dog, I was there for 10 days,
Yeah, he was
all
there for 10
inclusive,
days,
yeah. Can
You
fuck
get
right
bored?
off. Listen, we had spirits in our room, yeah. We had like 4 spirits, right? You wax them. You go downstairs to eat. You come back, they're refilled. These men are trying to kill you, brother. on day 4, I was just shaking, bro. Like
alcoholic, boy.
you know when dog, your dog's like, hey, bro, you gotta keep drinking. I can't do it. No, we pay for this. Oh,
That reminds me of Jamaica, the all inclusive I've done in Jamaica.
Was it
Yeah, I was in one part of Jamaica,
Mad
the
Ray
rough part
nephews,
with the
innit?
family and that, and then one part was in a resort.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful, unlimited
Unlimited
alcohol. I was
alcohol.
mash up broad
Yeah,
daylight.
bro.
I was on the beach.
Unnecessary, bro. I remember one point, yeah. I don't burn usually, yeah, brother. I passed
Oh,
out.
I saw that. on your
I
story.
passed out, dog. When I mean, I woke up, I was drunk. I woke up drunk, yeah. I touched my arm. I said, "Ay." I touched my leg. I said, "Ay." You know when you switch on the shower, because I'm
Man
still
got
drunk.
sunburn.
I forgot all about it. As soon as
Yeah.
that hot water touched my skin, I was like, "Ah!"
Finished.
Finished.
No.
No.
So
But,
but you enjoyed it though.
Let me tell you, everything you think Mexico is, it's not, bro.
What do you- wait,
it's
explain
I'm not gonna-
that.
I'm not-
explain that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna explain. But whatever you think Mexico, yeah, look, picture Mexico. It's not really that.
Explain it.
Yeah,
I
explain-
picture Mexico.
Alright.
Okay,
I
go
picture
on.
Mexico and think cartel. I'm in danger. I don't know if I should be going
They
Mexico.
ain't even
That's
there.
just me.
They're there, but they ain't there.
But no,
everyone's
you're
telling me it's safe
Cancun
and
now.
that
I'm
it's
guessing if
nice.
you go to,
Oh, don't get it twisted.
If you go,
Don't get it
if you
twisted.
go out,
If you play around, they'll come.
They'll come into
they'll
Cancun.
No, but this is what I'm saying. They
Okay.
actually, I'm sure they actually run the government, like, because
Brother,
they had
they
war
own
with
the
government,
hotels.
and then the government gave up and let them have.
They own the
You
hotels.
see,
All the hotels they own. No,
so
what do
they
you
don't
think?
need. Oh, okay.
Yeah, black.
Is that what Mexico said? Jeez.
No,
okay.
but but obviously I'll go Mexico, innit? But it's just one of those. That's what I think. I think I think about all these, like, you know what I mean. But that's just a stereotype. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
I've
I'm saying.
actually been
I thought that was.
Everyone
but
that's gone to Mexico has
you've
told me
been,
they had a
innit,
good
so-
time.
Next
but
time I
you're
go,
saying
I'll
it's
go
you're
Tulum.
saying it's boring.
Toulouse.
It-
I heard
well,
Toulouse.
I wouldn't say it's boring, but I would say I wish I'd gone when I was like 21, 20.
Why?
21,
To be
20.
honest, you
Your
were-
mindset, yeah, it's
Yeah.
because it's all. It's just fun, like, you know what I mean. It's just a lot of fun going on. But it's like when you get to a certain age, it's like this is fun, but like I'm used to a little bit more when I go out. Like I'm used to a little bit more flavor, this, that, and the third. Where it's just like get drunk,
So it's
listen to
basically
shit
quite
music, dog.
repetitive. It's quite
Every
repetitive.
club had the same bullshit playlist. You had where you going down. Where you in
Yeah,
Timber?
you
I was
see
like, man, I'm
Barcelona,
sick of
yeah?
listening to this shit.
That
Oh, no,
Choco, that Choco
Oh,
nightclub,
no, Choco.
they're still
Choco.
playing Coco
Yeah,
from 2000. When did
Yeah,
Coco
brother,
come out?
why?
Choco-
Bro,
yeah,
I
I
can
couldn't
actually remember
believe
being
that.
in that club.
Because
in
Barcelona's like one of my. I've been there like 3 times.
But it
over
was
the
lit.
last-
I love
but
Barcelona.
Oh yeah, love
Choco,
Barcelona.
Choco is I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go Choco.
I enjoyed it. It was
Really?
lit. Yeah.
Nah, there's another place. I think they
I
got.
was there with the
um,
foreigners. I'm in love with the Coco. Like, I rinsed out this
No,
song
you
so
know what?
much, man.
I've been there. I've been there like twice. Obviously, I've been there 3 times. I've been to Barca 3 times, and I went there twice. The first time was obviously it was a vibe. The second time, as you said, you get used to the same sort of playlist. But when I went, it was mainly reggaeton that they were playing. Though I didn't really hear a lot of because I think they had a DJ or someone come in, so they were playing a lot of reggaeton and the Latino music, which I enjoyed. But then obviously the next time I went, they were playing they was playing them commercial tunes there. That was.
But yeah, I advise anyone if you go to Mexico, if you go in Cancun, 4 days max. I know it's a long flight, but 4 days max is all you
You just
need.
mentioned Tulum. Why would you go to Tulum?
I feel like Tulum is
Is
like
it a bit more?
It's like I'm not saying we're old, but like it's an older crowd.
Uh-huh.
I feel like the vibe is. It's obviously not. I've never been, but I've heard it's not so party. There are party spots, but it's more like if you want a good holiday, you want,
Would you
see
go
some
to
nice
so
shit.
basically? Would you go to Mexico again? If you
Without-
could go to
without-
Tulum, or would you just be like, you know what? I've
Nah,
been
that
Cancun.
flight I can't. No flight. I'll wait a little bit. I'll
Is
wait
your
a little
kneecap
bit.
hurting that plane?
Huh?
Like,
No,
you know
no.
the leg room,
I took a
Jamaica.
Valium, yeah.
I took a Valium.
I slept.
Yeah, I need to
Okay,
see
I was
it.
out of here,
I
man.
need to get that from America. so-
Jamaica's flight was.
How
tight.
long is it?
Virgin
How long
Airways,
is
I
it?
thought Virgin Airways was prestigious. I couldn't believe it. I felt disrespected by the food.
How long
Even
is
though it's
that
free.
flight?
Like, I was
How
like,
long
no,
is that
this
flight
mad.
from here to Jamaica?
Jamaica's like 9 hours, 10 hours. I think.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's bro. It's on that.
going to Caribbean, yeah. Ooh.
See, I've always wanted to go to the States as well. But
Yeah,
look,
that
how
flight-
long
I'm
is
not
that
looking
If you go to
Yeah,
flight?
Jamaica,
yeah, that's
you're
9
gonna meet
hours
the
as
whole of
well.
the United States there.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
there's
But then
American.
I'm-
Same in
Because
Cancun.
I'm
yeah.
because
Whole
for
of the
me, I'm
United
flying
States.
to Miami first and then changing. Then there's an hour from Miami to Houston.
Oh, when you going? You going in like
July,
June?
bruv. Yeah,
July, bro.
yeah, it's
It's
not-
hot.
It's
Hot.
gonna be I know, man. So,
Who you going with? So
It's just me. I've tried to get some of the man them said they're coming. So obviously-
nobody coming.
They
Nobody
showed, man.
coming.
So
No
much,
one.
man.
Brother, you see, even Cancun, yeah, I bought my ticket straight away. I said to the madam, yo, I bought my ticket.
That's basically
Who
what I
coming?
did.
But it's crickets for a while. I was like,
That's basically me
I
right
was like,
now.
They see
what?
that £600 GBP boy that
600.
basically
Dog,
that.
if I told you how much I
That's
spent for the flights and hotel, dog, you look at me like I'm crazy.
Nah,
Dog,
live,
I
man,
smell
live,
bread,
live,
bro.
babe. I don't want to
live.
talk about
Yeah,
it. You get me?
yeah,
Like,
you gotta live, man.
I've looked at them figures and thought, boy, I
gotta
could have
live,
started a
Bro,
mortgage with that.
don't go Cancun if you're broke. No, don't even try, man. It's a waste
Nah,
of
yeah,
time.
don't-
So you went. So
Long
you
haul.
went during obviously spring break. Was there a lot of Americans out there?
Bro, it's all Americans.
Oh, all Americans.
All Americans, brother. And they all got these bullshit Stanley things. Everyone's just sipping. I'm just, brother. And these men can't drink like us.
Yeah, I know.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
they
nah,
can't.
dog,
Yeah, I know.
dog.
Americans
Imagine-
don't have the same.
Imagine I'm going shot for shot tequila with like some random don. Shot for shot. These man clock out early. I'm still doing shot for shot. Little than I know, I'm getting waved, but because it's a nice day, the wind is blowing. You're like, ah,
you can
yeah.
hack it,
As
yeah.
soon as I stopped drinking shots, dog, I was like, the bartender was like, shot. I was like, brother, you trying to kill me? I need to go for a swim. I went for a sip. I started drowning. No one tried to save me. I just saved myself.
Twist you up,
I-
make you spend more money, boy. That's it.
Imagine I'm drowning in the shallow end of the pool as well. I was
So when you just come back from recently?
I was there like maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Yeah, everyone. I feel like a lot of people go to Mexico and Dubai.
But I never really got to enjoy Dubai like I wanted, so I have to go again.
How long was you in Dubai?
I was in there for like 4 days.
When did you go?
November.
November.
You see,
See, I went Dubai back in 2017, so I know so much has changed since.
Bro, 2017, that's
Yeah,
a
that
whole
must
new
be
place.
So developed.
It's a whole
That's
new
what I'm
place.
saying. Like, so even then, I'm thinking, Obviously, I'm not keen on Dubai, but I want to go just to see what it's like now compared to what it was.
Dubai looks like a vibe. Like when I was
Did you
there,
enjoy it? Did you enjoy
I
it?
enjoyed it, but I wish I saw more. Wish I did a little bit
There's
more.
so much to see though.
Yeah, but you're doing the 4-day trip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so much.
But
to
I'm
see
not
in
gonna
Dubai,
lie.
bro.
My personal opinion, I only like 4-day trips.
Yeah, but you could have done
Yeah,
more.
but in Dubai, you're not gonna see everything in 4 days.
I don't need to see everything. Hey, I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
you just
we
said
just
you wanted to
said-
see more.
This is how my relationships end, you know. This is how my relationships
You
end.
just said you want to see more.
Because you just said
I
that.
wa- but I
No,
wanna
I'm
see-
going mad.
I wanna see more. No.
Yeah, I know. You get what I'm saying?
I want to see more in less. I want to see more in less. How about that?
Yeah,
What do you
that's
mean?
the
What-
message.
okay.
Brother, hey,
I'm saying
figure
basically
it out,
you want to see
figure it out.
more of
I
what
want
you
to
did.
see more.
But you don't
of
need to
less.
see everything.
I don't need to, bro. I don't need to see
Okay,
everything.
You see, you're at the end of your bed now. You're thinking, wow, I'm going mad. Like, question mark.
Oh shit, that's
Dog,
funny.
you know, when people are like, oh, let's do excursions. I better look at them like, to do what? Oh no, we can see like this amazing tower. Like for what? I see the tower. I'm in London. I see towers,
Yeah,
bro.
you see towers,
All I
yeah.
want to see is my glass filled up and the
Yeah.
beach. Oh, the beach is amazing, bruv. You know, like the perfect sand. Sea is clear. You go for a swim. You stand up. You go for a swim. It's bare far out. You can't drown because I can't swim, brother. It's lovely. You know, you do bullshit.
So you see when you do your 4-day trips here, you say so like, say if you said you did a week, like why do you think 4 days is good, not a week? Because at least 2 weeks. I feel that anything long haul for me, it has to be a week to 2 weeks.
I'm the
That's
same.
mad, like,
For me,
Long
yeah,
haul anyway,
because
yeah.
look, let's get it twisted, right? First day is you're excited, you're going out, you're enjoying. You probably get there in the afternoon, you enjoy hard, you go out for the evening. It's a good vibe. Second day, you're a little bit hungover, but you still got that whole arm in another country. You get on it, you get juice, cool. Third day, brother, I've already drank 2 days. So third day, I'm trying. I'm
you're
trying.
trying.
Let's chill. Let's chill. Have another meal. Get washed the third night. The fourth night, dog. What are we
ready to
doing?
go. You're ready
What
to
are we
go.
doing? And I got to do this 7 nights. You know when they say, oh, but use one of those nights to chill and not drink. I'm in another country. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna have a good time. By the 7th day, I'm thrashed. I come back to London. I get 1 day to sleep. Back to work, brother. I'm dead. No. Give me 4 days.
I get
And let me come back on the weekend.
I get what you're saying.
Let me
but-
read, bro. And I'm
Not
not gonna
how
lie.
it flies
Dog,
for
I was there
4
for 10 days. Bro,
Because I'm.
Marvin,
Do-
do
do-
1 or 2 days sober. Come
wait,
on,
wait.
man.
I
You
can't
have to look
I can't do it.
look and
I
process
can't
all
do
of
it. I can't do it. I can't do
abroad,
it. 1
like,
day,
you
2
can't-
days sober. Can't do it, bro. I'm here. I'm here for a short time.
I guess in a country like obviously Mexico, that's different. But if you're going to like, let's say Dubai, there's so much to do. You can do that.
Hey,
like.
cool. Come back again. Come back another
No,
day.
yeah, because I'm thinking, so I couldn't have been mashed up every 2 seconds. I done excursions, like you get
Yeah,
on,
no,
on
I
the
did-
road,
when
and
I'm,
I can't be drunk on the road.
I don't. I'm too old for that now. I'm
Finish yourself.
like, I'm finished. I'm finished.
Oh yeah, and but what's it called? You know when you come back and like your brain's trying to process the time difference. What's that called again?
Jet lag.
Jet lag. Dog, I've never experienced jet lag like this.
What's
Dog.
the time difference?
It's 6 hours, but you're catching the sun.
yeah,
So you catch. So you like your brother.
That's a lot.
Imagine I'm working, right? Imagine I'm working, but I got a big meeting. I'm presenting. I'm working, yeah. I wake up. I'm like, bro, where's 2 hours gone?
Have you ever
I'm like,
suffered from
cool.
jet lag before?
Nah, I'm a new flyer, innit? 2019.
But have you been to the States or anywhere?
No, but he went to
I've been
Jamaica.
far,
You
I've
should
been
have.
to-
Yeah,
I've been to
Jamaica.
I
Jamaica.
didn't have no.
But you didn't have
was
jet
the
lag.
second I landed, got back home,
You just normal.
got back to it. It was sunny. I remember it was summer. Yeah, so I
just got back to normal.
But then obviously I'm walking and people are seeing me. They're like, "Well, what country you just come back from?" I'm thinking, why they not thinking that it's just this sun? But
Yeah.
Nah,
Jamaica
that
time,
song is.
yeah,
it's different.
they're
But you
different,
cooked.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you go
so-
from black.
Yeah, I didn't get no jet lag. I came back and I just got on with my day. And then,
I think I had jet lag when I went to Vegas back there.
do you ever get this thing? Yeah. Sorry, go
Yeah,
on.
no. I was just saying I've got jet lag before,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's not nice.
So what do you reckon jet lag is? How many more hours do you reckon it would take to get jet lag? Like a
I think
6 hour flight, 7, 8, 9.
I think if the time difference is, I say like 5 onwards, like basically how much you would sleep or you can sleep. I'm not saying you sleep for 5 hours, but that's when you'll, because you usually, obviously think about it, like you basically missed a day of sleeping, or you basically. So that's why your jet lag, like the times that you would be tired sleeping, you're not. You're awake. That's how I see it anyway.
Have you ever suffered? I don't know what you describe this as, but it's some form of like coming back to UK depression for a while.
Oh yeah.
Dog.
I'm waking up. I'm thinking I'm in
See,
Jamaica.
but wait.
I
But
woke
you're
up
doing 4-day flights.
Wait, hold on.
No, so you shouldn't really be feeling that.
Invalidating your mental state.
Take it easy. In those 4 days, no wait. But in those 4 days, I'm having fun.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then what? I gotta come back, but I'm not gonna lie.
To
You know
come back
what
to the
kills me?
office.
You know what kills me is when you leave the hotel and the fresh group of people come in with all the fun and good time.
Burning. Oh
Brother,
my
I'm just
God.
looking at them like,
They're like, yay! I'm going back to the United kingdom. Oh
where it's
my
cold,
gosh.
and you're
Oh my-
you're like,
No, I hear it.
Airport's funny as
No,
well. See,
I
we're
think
all
for me
leaving,
it's the
everybody's
airport.
miserable.
For me, it's the airport.
Everybody
yeah,
in
for
your
me, it's the
flight is
airport.
miserable on the way
Because it's
back.
like,
People
you know, when
arguing
you're
with
on
each
the
other.
way,
It's everything's
you know,
mad.
when you're on the way to the airport and you're like, yeah, you can see people going to work.
Yeah.
Like you got your luggage, you're on the way, and you see people in their suits or whatever into work. You're like, yeah.
Dog,
But then, as you said, when you're on the way back
Yeah.
and you see people go, and you're like, yeah.
But what I was saying is, you see the 1 week, like some sort of depression. It's mad. Like you
Yeah,
see,
no.
like
Yeah,
I
man.
wake up, and I'll hear the crickets, and then it turns into a siren. Like, I can't.
no, you know what
Oh
kills
my
me,
God.
bro?
Yeah.
Is when you wake up and you look out your window and it's pouring rain and you're just like, bro, I swear I was somewhere sunny like 2 days ago.
Nah, man. It's
We
just-
always remember more, less, more. What did I say? More of less. Yeah, more of less. That's what the time's gonna be. More of
No,
less.
do you know what it is? I just need a couple of days to feel like I actually live there. Do you know what I mean? Like I can just operate.
Bro, take some
normally.
sand with
I
you.
don't want to feel.
Man said take what?
sand.
Take
I took
take a
some
cup of
rocks.
sand
I
with
took
you.
some
Take some
rocks.
rocks.
I took some
You're laughing at me. You took some
I
rocks.
took rocks. I actually took.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I took rocks.
just
You know
trying
what I
to
mean?
trying to
I held it,
relive, you
I'm
know.
like,
No.
it feels so special that it's not in English. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not, this is the energy. If I give this to the spiritual
This-
girl, I
yeah,
said, I got
this
this from
is
Greece
it.
for you. Yeah, she's gonna.
Bro, I
That's
took
better
took
than-
some sand back with me,
That's
man. You
better
think
than
I'm crazy, dog? I took some sand, but I had to
Well,
feel
where did you save that? What?
in my pockets, bro.
Yeah, man.
I forgot.
Don't say
I
that.
was
It's
put
a
my head
real
on my pocket.
thing,
What's all
though,
this
'cause
fucking sand, man?
If
I
you
feel
visited
it,
another
though.
planet and took the rocks from that planet, do you
It's
know how
it,
valuable
it's sentiment.
So,
yeah, it's
a
got value.
rock from
It's
the
got value.
Caribbean is
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
a
more
value.
valuable
Yeah,
than
You know, it's
value
crazy.
from
If you
Bright
came up
Light.
to me like, yo, Marv, I went to the moon and I got a moon rock, I'd be like, okay, nigga, it's a rock. Get that shit out of it, man.
I'll need
Get a
some
drink in
sort
your
of-
hand, you
No, but
bitch.
these
That's
some.
a
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Still, no, that's funny.
What was you saying? Yeah, bro. You know, you're talking about the equal thing. Yeah, I want you to talk
Do
about
you
that.
want to start that now? Yeah. Okay. So
'cause
let me tell
got
like, bro,
interested.
because I want to get your opinion. So, have you ever heard of the adored and the adorer theory?
No.
Okay. Basically, once I start to explain it, you'll probably realize. But I watched a video where they were basically talking about, let's say between a man and a woman, they basically were saying that a man and a woman never really loves each other equally. Now, there's usually one person that loves the other person more. Now, that can change. When it means change, the gap between that love can change and it could like fluctuate. But there's always going to be one party that loves the other one more. So
Always. You don't think that could change throughout?
it's
the
very rare because if you like apparently according to this, I think he's a scientist or something, he said according to obviously psychology and how human beings are, if you got with someone, let's say for you example, you got a girl who adores you, like loves you more than you love her, what's the chances of that changing? It's very limited, isn't it?
It's limited, but I
Oh, if you get caught cheating, then it changes.
but it can happen.
The
but
chance
it's
is
rare.
on.
It's rare, isn't it? But basically, going back to that, so basically, they were saying that if you talk about like the actual practical side of it, they were saying like usually, obviously, if it's the they were basically arguing who should be the person who loves the other person more. So obviously, if you have an adorer and the adored. So the adorer is the person who loves the other person more, and the adored was obviously being adored. Usually, the person who's being an adorer usually has the more of an emotional connection because they love this person so much more than the other person loves them. So basically, they were arguing. Obviously, it was between this guy and this woman. They were saying like, obviously, a lot of women say that they want to be the person. You know, they want to be put on a pedestal. They want to be the person with a person who worships them, adores them.
Nah, I don't.
Exactly. But the guy was basically arguing. When you think about it, though, in terms of how men and women are, like in basic instinct, women are a lot more emotionally connected than men are. So if you have a woman who's an adorer who has that more of an emotional connection, that makes more sense. So basically they're saying that the man should be the person who's basically put on a pedestal. Adored. But obviously women are like,
who said this? A man or woman? Who said that?
A man was explaining it, but obviously a
man
woman
said
was
this.
like, obviously a woman was just like, no, I don't agree. Like a man should be the one who's adoring the woman. And the guy was like, look, scientifically that it wouldn't work because what you'll find is women don't have that emotion. Like if you're being adored, they don't have the emotion that of being an adorer. So more times, I think you're about to say, they'll probably lose interest. So, or over time they'll lose interest or whatever. So obviously everyone's different, but that was the basic.
Oh my
argument.
days, bro. That last bit, I completely get it. That last bit you said about if a woman is the one being adored, she'll lose interest because it's like, oh yeah, of course you should know me. I'm the prize.
That's
But
what.
if
yeah.
you flip it, obviously a guy's never been the prize. But for us, it's like, who cares about being the prize? We're just getting out our day. But you want your girl to kind of just be like, no, I want you, to the point of like, all right, cool. So then she's always
the emotion.
She's always attached to you, and obviously you're just naturally.
That was the argument.
So what are you saying? What?
So basically, we were saying like, what do you think in terms of who do you think should basically bottom line? Who do you think should be the one who's adored more?
And do you agree with this kind of idea?
Because the guy was basically saying that a guy should be adored more because it's just in line with our emotional instinct. Whereas obviously a woman was like, no, women should be adored. We shouldn't be the adorer. We should adore our men. That was basically the argument. So I wanted to get what you think. Okay. Do you think men should be the ones who are basically put on a pedestal, or do you think women should be?
Do you know what? Yeah, in the ideal world, obviously biasly, we're all gonna say what's best for us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, true.
But I would recommend a man be the one adored. Yeah. Because we've all done it. Yeah. As men, I feel like I'm not gonna go on like I'm some cold guy that's never like I've had everybody we've been through. Yeah. And I've been the adorer. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? At a young age, or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the results ain't positive. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna knock a man that's gonna oh my God, bow down to his woman. Of course. Do that for yourself, yeah. But I've done it before, and it doesn't work as well as being adored. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I could be adored and it annoys me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm asking you, what do you want to do?
You know what?
Have you seen that episode? Have you seen that episode of Coming to America? Yeah. Where Eddie Murphy gets the wife in the room, and she does anything that he wants.
Yeah, but it's like,
and it's annoying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want you to open my mind as well. Like, I don't want that. You have to have someone that has opposite. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's like a level. It's like, so, you want to be adored, but don't take the piss.
Yeah.
Like,
so I don't want to be this much above a woman. I wouldn't recommend. I would like to be about here, but I'm still gonna not. It's not even. It's just about level, because I would like partnership. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you want it to be equal.
I've been the adorer. Yeah. I've been adored, and they both have not great.
Negative,
like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, negative.
Because you like, impact. If you just want to get women, you want to be the adored. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because you're not gonna care for some reason. Yeah, in life. The less you care, it seems like you get more results from them, and that's just my experience, other men's experiences. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad because I would like the guy, the sweet guy that likes to do so much
for the women,
but they usually get taken the piss out.
For me, I feel like it's the idea. It's like, you know, like in a relationship, nothing is equal, right? I mean, it's not 50-50. It's equal in terms of. You put your 20%, someone puts their 80%, but that your 20% is the equivalent of their 80%. It just makes 100%, right? It's the same thing with the adore to. Well, I'm gonna say the chase, and the one being chased. I'll just say
I can't do the chasing. No, it's not in
but
me.
it's like there has to be that works because there's a percentage that keeps the whole relationship running. Or I'm one being chased, you're the one chasing me, and it works because of, like I said, the emotional connection. And I feel like it doesn't matter how you look at it in terms of, no, I should be chased. Okay, cool. If you want to be the one being chased, say the woman is the one being chased.
Let me just say, I know that's what I'm trying to say.
The word chase, I don't like.
Let's not use that word chase because obviously. Because I'm talking from a perspective of you're both in a relationship. Okay. So he's not the chase is done. You're in a relationship. No.
Why
because I don't want the comments. You know the comments. These men are being sassy and that.
No. The chase is never done.
We're not talking
about
the chase.
Even if you're in a relationship,
we're talking about a relationship
here. At the end of the day,
about men want to be. I keep seeing that comment.
Why do you try and dress nice? Why do you try and go to the gym or whatever have you to make yourself appealing to your partner?
Yeah, of course.
But that's
yeah. No, sorry. Carry on.
Being adored or wanting to be adored. You know what I mean? So like.
So what's your opinion then?
My opinion is 100% that works. I do believe it. Again, I do believe it's the man that should be adored. Okay. But at the same time, you know,
but the man can take the piss as well.
No, of course, and we see that, and we do see that. You know,
I think there's a level. I think there's a level to it. It's like, as you said, not too much.
Not too much. Yeah.
Just enough, and at the same time, like, I mean,
because you see, being adored as a man, you can achieve so much.
That battery in your back is crazy.
That's crazy.
What?
Like, even if in gym, if the woman walks in, you're pushing 200 kg.
Dog,
you're pushing
snapping 200 kg.
You know yourself, you're about to die. You're like, I'm gonna kill this shit.
Do you get what I'm saying? So,
no, I get what you mean.
The presence of a woman is so important. Because you get what I'm saying,
because obviously, as you said, going back to what you said, you mentioned that obviously we all naturally are gonna pick what suits us. But the way the guy explained it, this guy, I need to find a video. I'll find a video. The way he explained it, he basically said, look, if you look at it from a scientific point of view, it works. A relationship works better when a man is being adored.
Yo, dog, I'm not
That's
gonna
what
lie.
we're saying,
Yeah,
so-
women have been adored there from Kingdom. Wars have been started over women, bro. Man, them just
Apparently,
be
that's
fight-
what the whole Drake.
So
thing
you know what?
is, the
It's
whole
about
Drake and
time.
Future
It's
thing.
about time that the man them are finally winning. We're winning, boys. All right, chill out, ladies. Take pause.
Say we're
Pause.
winning.
Take pause. Take pause. We're winning.
City
We're
boys
up.
up, yeah?
It's-
I
hey,
feel like we are because I'm not putting any effort. I'm just chilling back and
And it
it's
just
lands
works,
on the plate.
yeah.
Like,
hey, whoa,
go
watch,
smoking area.
watch that one.
Yeah, he said go smoking area. She's got a light in her hand and she asked me for a lighter. Like, I don't feel like, you get what I'm saying?
Enjoyment.
So I feel like the paradigm shifted.
Yeah,
you
the
get what-
enjoyment.
Just looking up and down like, okay. This cool.
No, that's interesting
Nah,
because
don't cancel me, please. Like,
Oh, no one's getting cancelled no more. Cancel culture done.
Yeah.
Kanye cancelled it.
So what I was gonna say,
cancel yourself.
in my opinion, yeah, I agree with both of you in terms of like I don't think I know naturally there is gonna be a
Yo, is
gap.
any cream, bro?
Oh my man,
Cameras are gonna pick up.
Brother, my knees are dry, dog. I'm just
They're
looking
right,
at it,
man.
bro.
they're alright, man.
You're
You
right,
looking at my
you're
knees, dog.
You're light skin, you're lucky.
You're light skin, you're lucky, bro.
Yeah, but the fucking sun burnt my skin, innit, bro? I'm bare
So you're
ashy.
darker.
I'm dark and ashy at the same time. I'm white and black. How does that make
But
sense?
no, what I was gonna say is no, I agree with both of you. I say that I don't think there should be much of a gap. I know naturally there will be, but yeah, if there's not much of a gap, I don't think that they, as you said, because I feel like when there's that much of a gap, let's say as a man you're being adored and there's that much, that's when you'll start to take the piss, innit?
Even a woman,
Because-
woman's that much.
Exactly, if it's that much, the same thing. So I feel like it should be the same.
Dangerous game. man. Yeah.
But as you said, like putting women on a pedestal, like as I said, I love to put women on a pedestal, but yeah, as
No,
you
it's,
said,
just
buddy.
it's just a mutual.
But
I don't-
yeah,
no
it
one
should
needs
be-
to on a
for me, it should
pedestal.
be a
It's-
mutual
it's
thing.
So,
Man
it's
said,
so
"All right,
mutual.
buddy."
Like, I've been in
Yeah.
so many situations
Yeah,
where it's
and
effortless.
it's just
There's
mate.
no chasing. This is it just happens
That's what I'm
naturally.
trying
They
to
don't
say.
need to. I don't like the word chase. I don't think
Yeah.
a man should chase. I don't think the woman
Because
should
you're light
chase.
skin, bro.
Just let it fall in place. Because
you're
I'm
light
like,
skin.
You're light
I'm not
skin,
light. You're light.
Yeah, that's what I'm
skin,
saying.
bro.
You're
light
light
skin.
skin.
If I'm looking at you, I'm looking at him. Who's light skin?
No,
I'm
then-
mixed race.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
light
true, yeah,
skin.
he's light. Yeah,
Dog,
yeah,
I know I'm
I
black,
forgot
but
he's
shit.
mixed race. I keep forgetting you're mixed race, bro.
How?
Sorry. I keep forgetting he's mixed
I'm
race.
blind, man. How you thinking? Let me know.
Sorry, when he said that, I had to look at you all like, oh, yeah, he's got you there. He's got you there. He's got you there. I keep forgetting. Oh, man. All right.
Oh, yeah, you know what's wild? Bro, all right, let me add this here. So, obviously, I love going on Twitter and TikTok just to see dumb people speak.
Oh, mate.
So, like, there was this
What
girl,
have you
she was
seen?
like, if your dad is black and your mum is white, you're white.
Yeah.
And if you're...
Oh, you agree with that?
Like, I agree with that. I
Wait,
understand.
wait.
I understand.
You understand? Okay,
I understand. I understand.
And
We'll
then,
explore
but the funny,
understand.
the other rhetoric I heard, yeah. So one guy I know, yeah,
think it's the
he
other
must
way round.
he must have come to me. He was like, "Yo, Marv, yeah, like I don't consider you as black," and I was like, "Bro, imagine I'm having a nice time, juice." I was like, turn my head
Who
like,
said this to you, a black guy?
"Don't worry, I'll
So
tell you."
which one of your parents is black and white?
My grandma,
What?
Oh,
my grandma's white.
oh yeah, my grandma's white.
Yep. What colour is your dad?
So you're mixed race.
No,
I'm 25% white, I'm black.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
75% majority.
Wait,
black.
So wait,
Wait,
so he's light
wait,
skinned.
hold on.
I'm black man.
I swear, so what colour is your dad?
Mixed race.
And your
You're
mum's
black. His mum's black. You're
Oh,
black.
black, yeah, you're
man.
black.
No, but listen to
You're
this.
black.
You're
Wait,
red
Yeah,
skin.
exactly.
You're red skin.
What are you
Red
talking about?
skin.
I thought your
Red
dad. I thought your dad was white. I know you're black, man.
Why would you think my
Relax.
dad's white?
I don't know.
Look at my
I
hair
thought-
texture. Well, not now, but bro,
No, I thought your dad was white.
I'm negra. I'm negra. I'm negra.
It's a
I'm negra.
Negra. Sorry, what was you gonna say?
So no, so
Man.
yeah, what was so then one guy I know must have come up to you. I was
Yeah.
juiced. I was having a good time. And he come, yo, Marv, you know like I don't really see you as black. And I was like, oh, all right, go on then, let's go.
Yeah,
He's like,
please,
he's like,
please. Yeah,
he
let's
was
go.
like-
That's what I want to
no,
ask.
No, this was another black dog. So he said to me, he was like,
Nah, he's hating on you.
he's
man.
like, nah, it's all love.
Okay, cool.
He was like to me, yeah, if you like your mum's black, because obviously he's
Yeah.
seen my mum, and he's like, because you wasn't raised by a black dad, you're not black because you don't have that black culture in your household. So when I saw that video, I immediately thought about that conversation, and I was like, how does that
Your
one work?
dad's mixed race though.
No, but bro, I was raised by my mum. Let's get twisted. So I was raised by my mum.
Yeah,
But when I mean
That's
from
interesting,
from birth until I went to maybe like primary school, let's say that when my brain was working, all I saw was black.
Yeah, I don't
The
agree.
whole
I don't-
black.
I don't
The only time I
agree
saw,
with
only
that.
time I saw another
Right.
color is when I went to the corner shop to see
Yeah,
Indian man. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
black,
No, I
Indian,
don't agree with that.
Muslim.
I don't agree
You
with
know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah, I don't agree with that still.
So like,
I don't agree with that.
so-
What was
so-
you going to say? Sorry, go on.
so like, just to go back to the girls video of if you raised by a white mum, you're not black. I can't understand that because assuming the father is the head of the house in a sense.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't he transfer his culture to the kid? I know that there are some black dons that are, let's say we're from England, that are English and they uphold the English life. That African lifestyle doesn't really, you know what I mean? There's no goosey soup getting cooked in the pot at home. You know what I'm saying?
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash, fish finger sandwiches, which I like.
We hear that, yeah.
So, in your opinion, to go off that lady on Twitter, I wish I could have found her name.
Yeah.
But if you are raised by a white mum, would you still consider that person black? If they have a black father,
they have black in him, but you're gonna be mostly influenced by your white side.
That's what I was
white,
gonna say.
because it's the mum.
Yeah, the mum.
But
the
no,
mother's
okay,
so
I'm
important.
gonna
So
add to that,
important.
yeah, because I think there's an important factor. It doesn't matter who is black or white in terms of your mum or your dad. If you have one parent who's either black or white, whoever, as you just said, whatever color that person is, you're gonna be heavily influenced by that person. So, say you had a black mum and a white dad, and your white dad's not around, but your black mum, you're still classed as black, in my opinion.
Okay,
because
but
you're still influenced by black culture.
Okay, but say if you're a male, right, and then you're raised in a 2-parent household, and your father's white,
yeah,
you could there's
because
an argument to say
this person sounds like your like your boy. He sounds like your dad is the most dominant person to influence your culture, which I don't agree with. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
No, but I have seen black women date a white man, and then the black woman's like, "You alright, mate?" You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
I would say
If that was both of them in the household,
yeah,
okay,
the house feels white.
okay.
The house
There's a
feels
black
white.
Okay, so you think like the dad
depends.
is the
I think
more.
it's not-
I
it's
think
not so
I
black
know.
and white,
I don't
yeah,
think it's
yeah.
so black and white, but in my opinion, I feel
think
like if
you're
you have,
most likely
but
from
it
white
depends.
mums and
You
black.
could be right though. If let's say, as you said in your example, yeah, you got a black mum and a white dad, and then the black mum is very, as you said, bangers and that's her culture. Of course, you're gonna look at them like, bro, like what sort of, you don't really have no black culture, and I hear that, but I feel like black culture can be fed through so many different avenues, and it just depends on, obviously it's not black and white. I think it just depends on so many different factors.
So wait, bro, your grandma's white.
Yeah,
You sneaky
Irish.
bastard.
I
Did
did
not know that.
you know.
Who
I didn't
knew?
know that.
No one. I bet no. I bet no one knows
I've said
that.
it so many times.
Hey, no,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
I
heard
never
that come out
heard-
your
I
mouth.
never
My
heard
mum's
that.
mixed. She got green eyes.
Oh, what? hey, we got
My mum's mixed race.
Hey, I did not
Hey,
know that.
All my siblings, they're yellow. I don't know, what can I say? for you?
They're yellow.
But no, but I didn't know that. Though. I didn't know that.
They're lighter than me.
Yeah.
And they're fairer than me. You get me?
Good save, good save.
Yeah?
But no, I didn't know that though. Okay.
No, yeah. But yeah, it's funny because my mum's mixed race here, but she does not believe she has white in her.
That reminds me of
Yeah,
another
but her
tweet.
mum is white. Her mum is white, but I feel like I don't know the whole dynamics. I feel like my grandma was kind of rejected by the Irish side because of the black.
Oh, is that the?
I
Oh,
think
she's
so.
Irish.
I don't want to see.
Yeah,
I don't know the
yeah,
facts
yeah.
yet, but I'm not too connected to them like that. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I feel like like my mum, she thinks she's completely black. I have to remind her sometimes. Say, listen, you're half, you're half Irish.
You know what? I saw
know
a
what I'm
tweet
saying?
the other day, yeah, which was interesting. Going back what you said, they said they don't really see a lot of elderly, like mixed race people, like older mixed race people.
That's gonna happen though.
So-
It's gonna be inevitable. The planet's gonna be mixed race one day.
So yeah, I agree. I was talking about that. That's that. We could talk
Some
about
countries not so. I would say that there are still some countries that
that. Quite
uphold the.
conservative. Yeah,
uphold
no,
the-
that's true. But I feel like the majority of the Western world will be mixed. Like I think.
I
personally.
mean, even
but that's a whole
Jamaica's
different
turning
topic.
into China
That's
already.
Yeah, no, it's true. No, you bro, it's true, brother. You've never seen.
I'm seeing
You've never seen a Chinese man with a
yard.
Yardy accent. It's a wild
Oh, I saw
combination.
that. I saw that
dog.
on TikTok the other day. Is that I'm Jamaican Chinese?
you know
Of
what?
course. I was like, raw.
No, a lot of people didn't know that. But see, back in the years ago, I remember my dad had a Chinese friend, and he was speaking for Jamaica. I said, why is he? What's he doing?
But I know,
Like,
yeah, that's what.
do you
No,
know
but I
mean?
know
But my dad
Jamaica
said,
has so many different different cultures and different ethnicities.
No,
that
but
live
I'd
there.
say
Spanish,
predominantly
Spanish, Chinese, Indian.
But I've seen like
white.
like a
I know there's a lot of
boom.
white
English
people there,
people,
linking or English people.
Like there's mad
It's
and there's
mad.
mad mixed race dons, mixed race guys and girls that are like
I know
black
that
and
for
Chinese.
I know,
Bare,
I know,
bare,
I know
bare.
that for a fact. But what I was saying is, do you like? There's this theory. I've got this theory about like as mixed race people get older, that usually something happens within their skin where they usually either go darker or go lighter.
Brother, don't say that because if I go in light, I'm white, bro.
No, but I wanted to
cooked.
because I wanted to get your opinions. Have you guys ever seen like older mixed race people? Like, think about it. I haven't.
Yo, what you said?
Huh?
They drop off.
They don't drop off, but they pick a side, innit? Or they don't pick a side, but I feel like
Nah,
scientifically,
that's
scientifically.
I know I've seen them. I know that.
You see, you're trying to think.
I'm trying to think of one old mixed race.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what.
Do you know what though? I say one of my brothers, they're mixed race,
How
I
old
wouldn't
is your
say
brother?
I wouldn't say the tone. I'll say
Because
they look more.
black or
No, not
more,
black. It's like
more lighter.
Oh my days! No, imagine it's
don't
not.
know
You
how to
get like
explain it.
no.
Only-
Imagine,
I don't know,
imagine
I don't know.
when like
I don't.
we-
I'm okay.
imagine
The way
Hold on.
the way
Let
I
me
said it
try
was
this idea.
crude, innit? The way I said it was
no,
not.
no,
I
it's
mean,
not-
like
stick to that.
your skin must
No,
stick to
wait,
that.
imagine the older you get as a mixed race person, the darker you get. So it gets to a point where you don't even look like. Imagine my light skin self.
that's not happening.
Like what?
You have to stick with facts in the podcast. I don't want to look like an idiot.
No, but find a mixed race. Wait, but find an old mixed race man right now. Is he the same colour as he was when he's a younger?
No, I just thought about that. I just thought about that still.
Brother, so what you
But
saying?
no,
I'm gonna get dark in my old age. Come
I don't
on,
know, but
let's go.
I remember I saw a tweet about it, and I thought, you know what? The girl basically asked, "Have you ever seen an old, like elderly mixed race person?" I had to think.
like an old light skin brother. No,
Like, you don't. I haven't seen it. So
Brother,
that's why I was,
they get darker.
But no, going back to the point. Oh, you have. Okay, cool. Going back to what you said though about the world being mixed. Yeah. Do you want to talk a bit more about that and why you think that is? Because that actually is a nice segue into the next topic about the African Caribbean stuff.
Yeah, like everyone, the whole world is international. Like,
like, do you mean like obviously relationships as well? Because
everything is becoming more multicultural. Even like, you know what I mean, in China, you're gonna find black men that are living in China. You're gonna find black men that are living in Japan.
It's already started.
Australia,
It's already started.
like all of these mad like. I'll even go as far as saying Russia, whoever's brave enough.
Nah,
like, do you know what I mean?
I can't
But there is
believe.
black people in
No,
Russia.
there's black people in
There is-
Russia,
There's black people
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Literally everywhere. So, like, obviously the black gene is more stronger, but I just feel like it's just inevitable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the whole world is just, we're in a world now where it's not divided. Like, even the countries that are at war with each other, you can still travel to them.
You know, it's
what I'm saying?
crazy. I reckon, like, you'll see it boom once, like, celebrities start intermingling, and I don't mean the standard white and black. I don't mean that. I mean when you start seeing like predominantly black celebrities with let's say South Asian or even
Eddie Murphy's wife is Asian.
Yeah,
It's quite
very
common.
true.
Yeah,
So like, imagine these scenarios. Once you start seeing that, like, predominant. Remember the day?
Oh, it does.
Remember?
Oh, you feel it? That's me.
Like,
I drank that like, whoa. I'm at 5.5 or something.
like imagine
I can feel something.
Armenians, right? Like, you know the Kim Kardashians. Armenian. Like back in the day, I didn't even know Armenians existed. But randomly, out of nowhere, boom! I just see black dons with Armenian girls, black dons with Armenian girls, black dons with Armenian girls. It's become, I reckon, every
What else?
Armenian. So Kim
Armenia.
Kardashian's.
What's that? Where's that?
Armenia. That's Europe, right? It's like
Brother, I don't know.
Eastern Europe, I
Armenia.
think. I think it's around Eastern
Wow,
Europe.
you learn something new every
Wait,
day.
is
Like,
that
not far from Turkey.
is Armenia a real country though?
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
Okay,
it is.
okay. I'm
I'm
just making
going
sure.
on
I'm just making
Google.
sure.
I don't like
I'm
the
making
doubt,
sure.
no,
of course
I
it
feel like
is.
you just made that up.
No. Armenia is. I think it's not far from Turkey. Like, it's one of them smaller countries in Turkey.
But yeah, like.
Oh, not in Turkey, near Turkey.
Once that starts happening, where it's like very predominant, like you can see another surge in another set of groups just mix.
No, I
intermingling.
feel because the reason why I
Have you
wanted
seen
to
an Armenian don before?
I've never heard of that country.
I've
man.
never seen
No,
Armenian
Armenia's
done
a
in my
country.
life.
Yeah, Armenia's a country. It's a small country though. What I was gonna say now, the reason why I wanted to talk a bit about that one because it was interesting. Because I was talking to one of my boys from work, and we were talking about like mixed. Like when you think about it, nowadays it's very rare. Like just in relationship terms, like there's like obviously with our parents, like my mum was pretty much stick to Nigeria, stick to Igbo, stick to Nigeria. But obviously the next generation down, like my generation, I've told my mum because my mum said it to me like I would like you to be. I said, look, you have to realize, as you said, today's world, is gonna be unlikely. Like, because everyone is just mixing. Like, you could be with and I remember I saw a tweet about Igbo men, and it cracked me up. And it was like, I think the girl was from Cambodia or something, and she had a mixed race kid, and obviously the husband was Igbo Nigerian, and someone must have tweeted, "You see Nigerian men, their peen has been everywhere, particularly Igbo men." And I was just like, I couldn't even argue but it's just add to the fact that there's so many mixes now. It's gonna be hard. I think going down. There's gonna be people like, I'm gonna be with a Jamaican girl.
So let me add to that, right?
Would Ghanaian girl. Like it's just the way the world is. As you said, everyone's just intermingled.
So because we're black, right?
Yeah.
I've obviously seen this, but would you subscribe to the idea that if you do not date and marry and have kids with a black woman as a black man, are you still pro-black? And the rhetoric at the moment I'm hearing is, nah, you're not. If you don't settle with a black woman, or if you don't settle with your black counterpart, you're not pro-black.
Denzel's treading carefully over the He's treading. I just find it a wild idea. He's doing wobbling of his lip. You don't know what to say next. Oh,
no, you know what? Yeah, I do agree though. I do agree in a sense.
So you're not pro-black.
I think what?
So you're not pro-black. No. I'm just saying in general that you're not. If you don't.
I'm gonna cut that out.
No.
I'm cutting that, bro. I took that.
You're moving mad.
Hey, wait.
I'm cutting that. I took that personal. Oh shit. No. Going back to.
Please. You know it's funny as well. Come on, keep it.
No. That you're not pro-black. I agree with that. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, because I feel like
on the basis of what though?
On the basis of when you obviously, as a black man, when you build wealth, you're building wealth. Obviously, I just went through this recently, and obviously, you pass. The majority of your wealth will go to your wife. Now, regardless of what your wife does with that, essentially, your wife will inherit everything that you do. If your wife is non-black, regardless of what you've done during your life, like, don't get me wrong, you could do the most. Like, you could do charities, you could do everything. You can have black businesses, you can help black business, you could do all that, which is great. But I feel like be all and end all the wealth, everything you've worked for, as Dr. Umar said, it will eventually go to a non-black person. So eventually, everything you've worked for doesn't go. So how are you pro-black when your wealth that you've worked so hard
disturbs me? I can't even. It disturbs me. Like, I don't
like. That's why I say. Yeah. Like, you could do, and the thing is, I don't like to say that, but
it's
I
the
feel
bigger picture, man.
I feel like
you don't have to be a black woman, but sorry.
Because I'm the same. Like, I'm not saying you have to be with a black woman, but and that's why I don't really like this topic. That's why I was like thinking, I don't like this topic, but I do agree to an extent what Dr. Umar's saying, innit? Because, bro, you can work so hard. Like, we're doing that so much now. Cool, bruv. Like, when it gets to like we're 80s and that life done, bruv, your wealth is going to a non-black woman. What then? Now, what she does with it, hopefully she helps out the black community. But, boy, eventually
she's going to look at her.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? I wanted to disagree with your point, but
disagree,
you know,
this is saying.
You know what? Yeah, let me
go on, because I can say you could do the most, but boy, be or end all.
No, you see,
when you're 6 feet in the ground, boy, where's your wealth done? No,
you see, you don't understand, right?
Sorry. We're talking hypothetical. Who says?
No, this is hypothetical. It is hypothetical.
You might be on the last tenner.
That's why I didn't.
You might be on the last tenner by
yeah, you know what? You're stealing their money, and what you're doing, you're gonna flip it, send it to the man. Them, and they're gonna, bro.
No, but you know what? It don't matter. You don't. And that's the thing. And don't get me wrong. It could be the other. It could be the other way. Like, you could have someone who, you might have a non-black wife.
Okay, so what you're saying is
your wealth that she might help everyone that she can.
So what you're saying is, say if you do start a family, you make wealth with a non-black woman, you dead her off. And then you remarry, and then the wealth is back in the community.
I repeat that a bit clearer.
If you want to hear it, rewind.
But
so black and Jamaicans, right?
But no, it's an interesting one. But I do. Hold on. What do you man think though?
What? I think people can do what they want, but I would personally like a black woman. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. Same.
Because if I come in here and lie, I've dated a white woman before.
When I
was
young,
I feel like I was lost though, and I found myself. That's my opinion, and that's how I feel. That's my opinion, yeah.
I agree.
Because I was young, 20, 19, you know what I mean, yeah. And then obviously my mum was like, don't bring back a white woman home. So it was like an act of rebellion, if I think about it. Like, do you know what I mean? So I just did it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just knew their uncles didn't like black men, so I said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you do.
Like, do you
Yeah,
know,
you do what
I
you
was
wanna
like
do.
a troll. Like, but you get me? It's like,
So wait, hold on. What about
I was
you?
young, but
about
I
me,
like,
bro?
you know what I'm
Hey, love
saying?
is love, man. I'm here for love, bro. Power to love, dog.
But no, I as I said, yeah, that's just my opinion, innit? Like I just said, you can love who you love. What you do is your life. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but going to your question about, you know, can you be still be pro black? I still think you can. Don't get me wrong. I still think you can.
don't double
No,
back.
no,
I'm
not double back.
You double
because-
back.
No, I'm not double backing.
No.
Because the underground, the bottom line is
Well,
you're
railroad.
not at the end of the day. But
Right,
you
though.
can still do everything you want during your lifetime. But after, we'll see what happens.
So, okay, no.
Do you know why I
The
agree with
other
that? Because
idea is-
some people they don't get to actually choose.
So what about this? You start a whole life, and before you die, you lose all your wealth. So then there's nothing to pass on. So
No, if that's the case, then
you're
still
pro-black.
pro-black. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
nigga, hey, that's it, bro. We got it.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
No,
before you die, spend
because
all your
you know
bread.
what?
Give
Because
them nothing.
obviously, one celebrity. I know there's been so many celebrity deaths over the few years, but the
Hey,
one
they
that
be
really
dropping
hit
like
me.
flies, bro.
Yeah, I know, but the one that really hit me to this day was Kobe, innit? And obviously, Kobe's bro, that one hit me hard.
His wife ain't black.
Exactly, and that was the debate.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the
Kobe's
debate.
wife ain't- Oh yeah, he's got
No,
so his kids, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
and that was the
Kobe-
debate, innit?
Kobe's
And
black,
then obviously,
man.
Dr.
Kobe-
Umar was obviously had that argument, and you know what? I couldn't really.
And he was raised in Italy, I swear.
Yeah,
Kobe
he
was
did
raised
spend
in
it. Yeah,
Italy.
he did spend.
Hey,
he
so
could-
what, Kobe
yeah.
wasn't pro-black? That's crazy.
That was the argument, innit? Like, so obviously, you know, it's so many different factors, innit? But yeah, but that's a nice. Obviously, going into the next topic.
Sorry, your tracksuit's so cold. I need to understand where you got those from.
Oh, these. What?
It
Oh,
goes
this
so nice
tracksuit.
to the Air
Novelty.
Forces. I've got the mashup Air Force. You got the fresh ones on.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
these.
I just noticed it.
I can't buy Air Forces, man. They last for like a good 2 months. And then
Yeah, no,
it's in the
to be honest,
bin.
this is like the third time I've worn
Nah,
these.
man. I got a
And
pair.
yeah.
But as soon as it, this shit's a wrap.
And I've got the protectors.
I
But
just
you
really,
still-
I like how that looks. Like, you know, the buttons and then.
No, it's yeah, safe, bro. I'll tell you, innit? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Novelty still.
Oh,
Shout out
okay.
Novelty, man. They got some nice track shoes, bro. I'll send you the
That
link.
looks good, man. I need
But
that.
what was I gonna say? All right, yeah. Going into the next thing. Now I'm gonna obviously start off with you, Ro, innit? Because I think you've seen a lot more of this sort of side of things in terms of the whole obviously going from the whole interlinking things. Because even in my experience, yeah, the amount of Africans that I know that date like Caribbeans just in general is like
Yeah, it's
it's
way more
so common now. Like a lot of my close friends, 2 of my closest friends, they recently, one's married to a Jamaican woman. They've got kids, 2 beautiful kids. You know, another one recently, he's just got engaged to his and they're having a kid. Like it's so, and they're only a few years older than me. But there still seems to be this sort of tension that I see. Again, it could be just a social media thing between Africans and Caribbeans. And I'm not sure if it stemmed from Carnival or like when Kai Cenat went over there and then that started that sort of
Jamaica.
thing. Yeah, when he went to Jamaica and that started that sort of argument. But I wanted to get your opinion on, like, do you think, yeah, obviously we're both Africans, do you think there's still some tension towards you from Africans? Or do you think it's like both sides? Or
Hey, Jamaicans are Ghanaians, man. You man,
Yeah,
just
you-
not ready
yeah.
to.
And
You man
I
ain't
feel
ready
like-
to hear
I
that
feel-
conversation.
I've always said that
Yeah, I feel
Jamaicans
like
and
I'm
Ghanaians have
originally
really got a
Ghanaian.
close
Yeah,
Nigerians.
we are. I think we
From
rice and
from lineage.
Rice and
basically.
peas and a wache is the same.
Like if you
thing.
meet a
Yeah,
Ghanaian,
same
yeah, they're
thing.
the only ones that can literally like do a Jamaican accent as well as an actual
Okay,
Jamaican.
yeah.
But I don't know if that actually makes any logical sense. But it's something I've noticed.
No, I've noticed that in terms of the relationship, like a lot of Ghanaians and Jamaican, and even as you said, the similarities. Like
The
I've
similarities
seen
in
that.
food,
It's
our
mad.
market stores are
Yeah,
literally the
yeah,
same.
I've seen that.
Even
what food?
the food,
Caribbean and Jamaican.
no
No, what Jamaican and
Ghanaian.
Shit.
yeah.
No, because I can see where this is going.
I'm gonna show you a picture of something.
What's
I'm
similar? I'd like to know.
a wache.
Wait, hold on.
A
You know what?
wache.
I literally I shout out 3 shots.
wache.
Yeah. Shout out 3 shots to tequila because I saw this literally having on 3 shots and it was so funny.
I can't believe you said- I know. I need to know
I
what
need
you're
to
talking
shout
about.
out. It's literally I literally
I need to. Do you know why? Yeah, because my day one,
yeah.
Quartz, I love Quartz. He's Ghanaian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were neighbours. We grew up together.
Mm.
Yeah,
This thing here.
and I don't know any food that's
can't be
similar. Like, do you know what I mean?
This
Like,
thing.
Okay,
Look,
what-
rice and peas. A wache. We call that wache.
let me see, let me see.
The rice. Look.
It does look
It's
similar.
made. It's
From
made
my
with
opinion,
It's
it
made
does
with the
look
plant.
similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
I was
not.
like,
This,
Obviously, it looks like a bootleg version. But Like, this is how it starts. I'm joking.
no, but I
No.
think that
Basically,
was-
it does look like that rice to people. The peas look a bit brighter.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But that's
the
no,
egg-
but
I like the
Ghana's the
boiled
only
egg, though.
place that has that kind of
That kind
that.
of dish.
What's
Yeah,
that? What's that brown sauce in it?
Shito.
What?
Shito.
Okay.
It's a spicy prawn paste that you have
No,
with the rice.
that's nice.
I didn't know
man.
that was a Ghanaian.
And what's that plantain?
Plantain, yeah.
Plantain.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna start that now.
This
We're
is
gonna start
where
that
it
now.
starts now.
We're gonna start that now. But obviously going back to what I was
Nah, it does look
saying,
nice though, I can't
like,
lie.
bro, like, I was gonna ask you, like, do you feel like there's any tension between, like, obviously from, like, let's say Africans to
Nah,
Caribbeans?
when we say tension,
Because it seems like there's
I
a
feel like
lot
the only time you'll probably come across tension, is if you're dating, and then depending on how that family takes you. But in general, the Caribbean and Africa will all rub shoulders.
Yeah,
we'll all rub.
Yeah,
look,
that's what I
we're-
said. Because
we're
when I
here,
see
mate,
the
like, you're
when I
making
see it, that's why I think it's a social media thing. Because when I see it on social media, I can see like tweets going back and forth between obviously I'm not gonna say Jamaicans, just Caribbeans in general and Africans in general. Because there's also divide in both continents, bro.
No, but it's the truth though.
but-
They are different but similar.
Yeah.
Different, but they are different.
So
two
I was
different
gonna ask
cultures.
you,
They're
obviously, if you want to, like, have you ever dated an African woman?
Yeah, I have. It's
And
just
how
never,
was
it's,
the-
ne-
and
it's
how was
never,
that?
it's never gone as far. I remember one actually failed because she said, "Oh, you'd have to like bow down to my dad's foot or something." And I said, "I would never."
Was she
do-"
Nigerian?
Oh yeah, I think, and I said, that's,
What?
I said that's not gonna happen.
I think Yoruba culture is
I
very
think, do
common.
you know what it is? I
I'm
remember
in
I was on a podcast one time.
Frustrating.
I was on a podcast years ago, and I was on a
You know
podcast.
that?
Oh, I just do that as like a vibe thing. I didn't know I had to
like,
physically
it's
do that.
No,
You're
so
crazy.
basically,
Yeah,
I was on a
it's normal,
podcast like years ago. I remember
Yeah.
there was we was doing it here as well. I remember, and they said it, and in that moment, I said, yeah, I would if I loved her. But then when I had time to process it,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that I couldn't do that. When it came down to it, because I actually did date in Nigerian and that, and then she asked me all these questions like, you have to do these things, and I said I
It's
don't
the fact
have to
that
do
you
anything.
have to.
No, you don't have to do anything. No,
But
no,
that's
no.
what it's already. That's my dad talking in the back of my mind. Like, you know what I mean? That's my dad talking in the back of my mind. Yeah, he's saying it for me. I'm saying that I can't. I wouldn't even do that. My dad wouldn't agree with that. If I did that, my dad would be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't even do that for my own dad. He's always treated me like a man since I was a boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's given me respect. He's never really talked down to me. He's always like, you know what I mean? Speak to me on a level
So
like.
would you say that was
The
the main
idea
clash?
of bowing down, that's crazy to me. Like, you know what I mean? But I
Was
can't
that the
do
main clash that you said you had?
Yeah, I
with
said
that?
that's not possible.
Okay, that's
It's not
that's
possible.
okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like, I you know what I'm saying? Respect to the culture. And
Because
stuff, but I can't do that.
I beat, obviously, me being honest, like for I don't know what it is, especially from the older gen, especially even my mum and my dad. Yeah, I had to kind of drill this into them. That's why I said with the older gen, they seem to have this perception about Caribbeans. You know, I think it's because obviously with Africans, obviously I'm not saying Caribbeans are not the same, obviously, but I'm just saying with Africans that obviously they've been so big on, education and things like that and doing
Yeah, can I
this.
pause you for a second? There has
Yeah.
been times when I was young, I definitely, sometimes I walked into African households and I just felt like trash on the floor, bro. I'm not gonna,
Okay,
I'm
and
not
I
gonna
wanted
lie
to
you, I
speak-
felt like
yeah,
complete failure.
And I want,
Yeah,
I want
yeah, I think that's how I felt. Yeah, that's how I felt.
And the thing is, and I don't agree with that because obviously there's certain times, I'm talking to my mum, and I can tell my mum's obviously older. She's older gen, innit? So the way she talks about, it's like she in her way, she says like Caribbeans, all they do is, just obviously stereotype, smoke weed, and they don't take things seriously. They just joke around and that. And I can see that's her mentality, and I'm trying to tell her, look, mum, that's an old. It's not even old. That's just a stereotype.
Sounds
that you're
like a
going
link
by.
up with me and my cousins, bro. What? That's just
Like,
a
no,
vibe.
but
That sounds
I'm
like
just
a
saying.
vibe.
But going on what you said,
get it though,
going
'cause
on what
there
you
is
said
some-
is like you said. There's certain times you felt like why did you feel like that though?
But like, do you know what I mean? Jamaican, like, do you
That's what I'm saying.
like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna. Like,
I don't agree with that, bro.
Because that's why at the same time I feel like a lot of us just go because Jamaicans we can get on defense mode, innit? And
Yeah,
then
of
now
course,
we're ripping
of
into
course.
you because you're making me feel
Yeah.
and to try and knock a Jamaican's confidence it's not gonna really go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
'Cause
course.
you know what I'm saying? It's not like
No,
You
no,
get
no.
what I'm saying?
I hear what you're
Because,
saying. I hear what you're
like-
saying. That's why it'd be interesting because obviously me speaking from a Nigeria perspective, like obviously me, I'm more liberal. I'm a lot more liberal, but I obviously, and I know, and this is where when I see these tweets, I'm thinking I could see my parents in these tweets. Especially, I can see
It's a small mind
Yeah, like it's such a small-minded thing. I can see it. I don't like to engage, but I read it and I'm like, like what is it? And then obviously there was
I'll say something
and then there was
delete it
something
and I'll be
about
like, "No, I can't go
education which was interesting though. But I think I'm not sure, it wasn't education secretary, but I think it was this black guy, and he was explaining about the whole term obviously BAME, or obviously black and ethnic minority, and he was basically saying, look, we need to start to split that up. Now that kind of adds to the whole, you know, us being divided. But no, the reason why he said that is because when he said, when you look at black students in school, like black young students, their exam results and their academic performance is just, it's astounding. But if you compare that to the Caribbean students, it's very different. And then that led to another discussion about why it is that. And then obviously a lot of them spoke about, you know, two-parent households, things like that. And again, I was just hearing my mum is like, this is the type of thing my mum used to try and say, but I don't believe that, and I don't think that's true.
Do you know what?
I mean?
I'll
So,
put it like this, yeah. Would you agree that Caribbeans were in England before Africans?
that was a debate I saw, and
Because I'm sure
I think
a majority of Caribbeans were here.
I think
before
I think there was a few Africans here.
What's it? The
Windrush, the Windrush generation.
Windrush, yeah.
I think there were a few Africans here from Quay. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I need to look into it more, but I feel like the majority.
I think
were
you might be
Caribbean.
right. I think you might be
Yeah,
right.
I think the
I
majority.
don't know,
yeah.
man. I feel like Caribbeans, yeah, because you see, like when you go, you see like ancient wars. The first wave of people don't really get the good results. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Jamaicans and Caribbeans, we came here and then we was just fighting just to live, let alone
of course.
education. Do you get what I'm saying? So once I feel like that had a factor. Once we've then now made our voices, now the Africans have come along for more.
Yeah, easy.
Oh,
life,
you
yeah.
understand?
Yeah,
I see you
You
mean.
get what I'm saying?
yeah.
But Caribbeans, we have to take all the hits. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And
so
then-
the time Africa, it was a bit more nice. I mean, I don't know, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I
be
know, I
wrong.
know.
Like, do you get what I'm
This
saying?
this was
But
literally
that's what makes
that
sense to
led
me.
that. You see what you just said? That was a result of what I was saying about the education thing, because people was talking about the challenges that Caribbeans face, and obviously Africans got defensive and was like, oh, that we faced our own challenges.
Yeah, of
what
course.
but
It's
you
true
know what I
though.
mean? So that's
It's
why
true.
it was interesting. But I feel like all of that added to the whole sort of this divide between us, because I feel like, as you said, we're rubbing shoulders. We're all facing, obviously nowadays, the same or similar sort of struggle. Like we should stick together. That's my whole thing. You get me? But obviously on social media it's different.
But just to summarize, I don't think the divide is there. Like it's perpetuated on social media.
Yeah.
I think at this point, like I've seen Africans and Caribbeans in relationships, and they've been I know a few that have they're together 5+ years and will get married and have kids. So I don't think there's a divide, but I can understand there's maybe some sort of stigmatism between one side thinking that they're a little bit better to this day, and I think that's an older mindset.
That trait. But I'll tell you, as any real Rasta man, rates Africa. This is what I'm saying. So
that's what I'm saying.
The divide doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense.
I agree. Like,
any real Rasta man I have, they have like
with the African, I see it.
Like they
I see that in my
adore
barbershop,
Africa,
man.
you know what I mean?
I see that in my barbershop.
So any African that's thinking they're better than Jamaica, or any Jamaica or Caribbean thinking they're better, I think it's more of a small, and we have to
it's a
zoom
small,
out.
and that's what. I agree.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I think you know, we're moving on to bigger and better things, but I do want to go into a point about, obviously you're a music head, I'm a music head, we all enjoy music. Have you heard the two Metro Boomin and Future albums?
Yeah.
I've heard the first,
We
not
Don't
the
Trust
second
You.
one.
Yeah, I love that one.
This, bro,
I haven't had
do you
the
remember
second
back in the day when Future brought out 2 albums, the Hendrix album and then what was the other one called? The one, the gold one. It was,
No, Gold.
do you remember there was the one where he was dressed in, well, it was a white background and Future there, and then there's the other one with mask off. That album.
Okay. I don't know the name.
Those 2 albums, it's this and this. Because the new one he brought out is like Hendrix, brother. It's R&B. I'm telling you now,
R&B. Yeah.
It just sent me all the way back to the uni times, 2013, 2014 time. I'm telling you now, Future probably gone clear. I'm not gonna lie. At the moment, gone clear. I heard Drake bought a diss track the other day. I ain't heard it.
You see, we don't trust. Okay. Like whatever. What I was gonna say is, what's your favorite track on the We Don't Trust You album?
Let me see quickly.
We Don't Trust
I don't
You.
want to lie.
Mine is We Don't. That first track.
Yeah, We Don't Trust You is amazing.
Oh my god.
They should have put out the outro, because that was it's hard to find.
That track is gonna follow me for the rest of my life.
Yeah. It's
I know which one's mine. It's the one with Rick Ross in it. It's the
Rick Ross one, yeah.
what's it called? Oh, Everyday Hustle. I was like,
That's-
yo,
yeah, my boy likes that one. He's
Yo.
like, yeah. That one, that's a nice vibe.
I think We Don't Trust You, yeah, but
That's
that,
my
that don't
favourite
count
one.
because I thought it's the first track, yeah. And then Seen It All. It's got that old school
Seen It All.
sample. I
Okay.
can't remember what.
Seen it all, yeah.
is
Now
it the
It's
easy?
the old school hip hop sample. That
Nah, for me, We Don't Trust You is so amazing, bruv. It's
Brother,
just
I'm not gonna lie.
my God.
Seen It All. I like Seen It All.
I haven't heard a Future album in a while that I've listened to from top to end.
that
I
one I
kind
listened to
of
top.
skip.
Yeah.
But these two, brother, I just play it in the background. Just play it.
Yeah,
Brother.
nah,
The
Future.
videos they made, that is amazing.
Nah,
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't say that. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of music
Future.
videos are piss poor these days.
Yeah,
Piss
man.
poor. Man, them are doing. You know.
You're gonna be able to make AI generated ones now.
Yeah,
You're not gonna
watch,
spend a
yeah,
tenner
You know
on
what I
making
dislike,
it.
right? I love watching it. I love. There was, I think it was maybe a year or two ago when like music videos, like bare money was getting poured into it. Now,
Big
man, them are
budgets,
just
innit?
man, them are doing music videos in the petrol station, hotels, and like a car park. I'm like, brother, I don't want to see this no more, dog.
Yeah.
Like you man got bread.
But I
Like
like
for
it
the
'cause
everyday
more-
person.
It's more like natural, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? But like,
Brother, if you've got a good track, like let's say We Don't Trust You,
Oh my
We Don't Trust You.
That song is
Imagine they
emotional,
gave you that song, and then they filmed it in a studio, the whole song in a studio. You'd be like,
See,
oh,
I-
this song needs something better.
no, but
I hear you what you're
It
saying,
happens,
but
but
the
the next
tune
minute
is too cold.
some is the man's in a
Because-
spaceship and it like
Is that? And
there
I feel
are some
like
quality
I think
videos.
it. I
like
think
I know,
if
but
the
I
tune
feel
is
like
quality,
at the moment,
if the
brother,
tune is good,
it's
I don't
lacking.
think it.
Music videos are lacking.
I agree
for
with
me,
that.
I feel like.
though. But I feel like if the tune is that good, I don't think
Like-
because look at Lil Baby's freestyle tune. I know that's one of his first tunes, but look, his one that video I think suited the song so.
But that was
so
as an
well.
early point.
I know that was an
I'm
early
not
point,
talking
yeah,
about
I know,
man
I
them
know.
are starting. Like
Ah,
for
okay.
instance, like an artist that just popped. An artist that just popped. What was Central C's first music video that blew?
Oh, I don't even remember. Is it one of? The,
Oh, it was when he was just cutting through West London. When he was just cutting through West London.
I forgot what it's called.
I could
but
watch
yeah.
that video and be like, cool, I like
Because
it.
it was when he
But
just
when
started.
you
When
got
you're at
some
his
bread,
stage
when
now,
you're
yeah.
established,
I
it's
get
like
what
that.
you're
It's like that Doja Cat song. From where he at this point, from when he made that music video, I was like, yeah, cool. I'm getting the idea. I'm getting the creative idea. I see what's going on. But don't give me a song like We Don't Trust You and just slap it in a studio, brother. That's gonna bore me. But the song as well,
That
nah.
tune's
Because
too
remember,
cold.
No, sometimes
remember,
it
I'll
can
give you a
work.
good
I
example.
that's what I think. I think
Like
sometimes it
for instance, I can't remember what song it was. Like Drake must have bought a song.
what recent?
Didn't like it.
The-
No.
what, the-
One of his most popular
okay.
songs. Didn't like it. Soon as I saw the music video, I was like,
No,
I'm
I
here.
hear that. I hear
I'm
that.
here
though.
for this.
I hear
Sorry,
that though.
I
I
have a
hear
song
that.
you're not gonna expect that I like now. Yeah, it's that Rich Baby Daddy song from Drake and Sexy Red. I like that video. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You like that?
Yeah,
video?
because
I
it's
really
bro,
like that video.
that video
It
sold
made
it
me
for
like
me.
the song. It made me
That's
like
what
the
I'm
song.
saying.
I
Like,
agree.
It
I
made
agree
me
with
like
that.
the
I
funny
agree with
aspect
that.
of it, the song, the back, bro.
I do.
That's what I'm
agree with that.
saying.
No, I
But
get
they
that.
almost had me. I thought Drake was the bit like they almost. I was like, no way. Like, you
No,
know,
no.
That's
You
how
know
good
what?
it
You
was.
know
Like,
what?
like-
I hear what you're saying
I
because
like
there's
it,
some
I like
music
it.
videos that you might hear a tune, you think, oh, the tune's all right. Then you watch
No,
the
the
music
song
video,
literally annoyed me. Anytime I
and
heard
then
it,
you
yeah,
see
it
the
was
music
annoying,
video,
yeah,
you're
and
just
then I
like,
saw the video,
oh
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. I hear that.
That's what I'm saying. So like sometimes it's like
I didn't look at it from
I
that
need
perspective.
for the songs I like, I need a music video to match the song I like. Don't just give me some piss poor.
Yeah, Rich
You're in a
Baby
petrol
Daddy's
station on
cold.
top of a
Rich
car.
Baby
Like,
Daddy's
come
cold.
on,
I'm
man.
sorry, like, because the way it goes from like in the hospital and then they're doing a natural scene, it looks. They almost had me. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was sick. It was sick.
But no,
Oh,
but you haven't heard the second album.
Nah,
Dog, I'm
I've
not gonna lie.
had. To be honest, I heard it was in the background. I haven't taken it in.
Denzel, how long's your drive home,
But from here, so I've got to drive to east and then west. So I'm gonna listen to it.
brother?
And then east and back to south.
Slap
so,
that
yeah.
on. I'm telling you now. Hey, the second one is a
So how
album.
many tracks is on that?
It's too many, but you wouldn't even they'll fly through. You'd be
Yeah,
like,
no,
this
no.
is hard.
I'll listen
Future,
to
I'm not gonna
that.
lie. At the moment, boy, I know it's
Future's
out.
cold. Oh, who would you say is your top three then?
What artist?
Yeah, right.
It wouldn't.
Oh,
It
right
wouldn't.
now.
Is your typical
Right now or in general?
Right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, easy, bro. Future.
Yeah.
Future's number one at the moment.
Oh no. Okay, let's make it harder all time because
All
I've been
time.
here. Obviously, we all know what's going on with the
All
Drake.
time. None of these men would even fit in there.
Drake.
All time.
So-
It's Lil Wayne. It's
Lil Wayne.
Skepta and
Skepta.
yeah.
Skepta's up there, man.
Lil Wayne, Skepta, and I want to say Kendrick Lamar. Third one. That's on my
Kendrick,
all time
yeah?
three.
You rate Kendrick
But
like that,
Lil Wayne above. No. Take Kendrick Lamar. Young Thug. My bad. Lil Wayne, Skepta, and Young Thug. Those are my top three of all
What would you
time.
say then?
Me, Future, Lil Wayne, I have to be honest, Drake, bruv. Drake is one of my
That's
top
fair.
three because I listen to him too much for him not to be
That's
my top three.
That's how I would rank it. Is that how often?
Yeah, I listen to him too much.
Brother, when
for
I
me
was
not
in
to be-
when I was in secondary school, brother, you couldn't tell me Skepta wasn't the guy.
No, he was.
Lil Wayne, you couldn't tell me Lil Wayne wasn't the guy.
Lil Wayne, that's why Lil Wayne.
And then when
Lil
Young
Wayne.
Thug came out, brother,
Yeah,
I don't
Lil
think you understand
Wayne's-
how
Lil Wayne-
crazy Young
Thug's
Thug
up
is.
there,
Do you remember his success up until the Rich Homie Quan free mixtapes?
Yeah.
When those came out, brother, you
Rich
thought-
Homie Quan.
With Rich
He
Homie
had a
Quan,
run, innit?
bro, that man had a run, and he still had a run afterwards, bro.
Yeah,
Young Thug is
Young Thug
crazy
was
to
top.
me.
One Young Thug. What about you? Who would you say is your top three?
It's so hard.
It's
but
hard, isn't
I
it?
would
Yeah.
think 50 Cent.
Hey, bro, I hear that. I hear that
50 Cent,
100%.
because I was heavy.
Yeah.
I'm talking above normal. Like I had the G Unit trainers.
Yeah, bro, everyone had
50,
bro, everyone
50,
had-
50
No, not
Cent.
everyone had them G Unit.
Bro,
There's no
everyone
way.
had
I-
the,
not everyone had them.
the
There's
white
no-
was on the side with
Yeah, the
G on the
bubble,
side.
the
Yeah, bro,
bubble,
I had them, bro.
yeah, well done. Not in my world. I had the game. I had the trainers.
Yeah.
I had the film on
Did you have the
DVD.
Echo T-shirt? Remember they did the
Oh,
Junior
Echo,
Echo?
Echo, yeah.
His album is the only album I've ever bought in my
Which
life,
one?
hard copy. Yeah,
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Die Trying. Yeah. I was in I will never forget year 7.
How did you even get that?
Nah, but again, like my parents are more like London. They grew up in London, so they were like cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah. Okay, it's
yeah,
50.
my sister got that for me. My sister got me the G Unit trainers.
Yeah.
It was.
So who else would you be in your? So you got 50.
50, yeah, sorry, 50 is that he has to be out there. Obviously, even he doesn't make no music, just makes films now, which we love. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But even the last that Kanan tape with I'm the Man, that song is it's a classic, and it was made not long ago.
50
Like,
is sick,
50,
man.
50, yeah, I like 50, yeah, man, yeah. But second, Skepta has to be up there. I would say DWE in that place as well, but I have to. I've listened to more Skepta. Do you know what I mean? Like DWE's got like 3-4 solid ones that I will never forget. But Skepta overall, his impact, his literal influence on
his
me,
influences
me as a person, and like it's like a kid. It's like almost having a second father kind of.
Brother,
Like,
when
I'm
you was a
talking-
kid.
like, listen. I'm there listening to his song and taking lessons from his song. He's talking about Skepta. When we talk about castles, there's something when I listened to it
Castles
back
is-
then, I wasn't understanding about the issues that you're talking about black man.
it makes me.
Things of how he's so real and down to earth when it comes to like women, like relationships.
You know
people
what Skepta
people
tune
switching
hit
on
me?
you, all of these things that he's like,
You know what
it's
Skepta
like,
tune hit me?
it's like his
So,
album and his music, prepared me for life.
Nah,
almost.
and that's
that's
what
how
I'm gonna add to that.
impactful Skepta was
You know,
to me.
remember
like, you know what I'm saying?
his tune "Rescue Me."
Yeah, man. When
Oh
he's in a
my,
mental home-
is
he's in
that-
a mental home and he's got a
Bruv,
jacket on,
you see
is
that
heavy.
tune?
That
That tune, hit me differently because
like
there's certain
sacrificing
times
privacy.
where you
Yeah,
feel
you know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Like,
You know?
yeah,
I was like,
it's
but to
serious.
this day, I listen to that track because,
But
nah,
I remember growing up back in secondary school watching him freestyle. Just those back in the
After
day.
my detention,
Brother.
Skepta.
Yep.
The teachers told me that. But you get what I'm saying? You get-
I've not, now you said all that, I actually
impactful,
didn't
innit?
know how
Skepta's-
much of an impact he had on me as
Skepta's
well.
has
It's
a
mad.
heavy impact. Like, you know what I
mad.
mean? Like,
That's mad.
I really
didn't
do
think of
hope,
it.
like, not just to meet Skepta one day, but to sit down and talk with him like this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And Cass is Dead is another person. You know
Cass
what I'm
is
saying?
Dead,
Cass
that's
is
him.
Dead is another person.
Yeah.
Like, in my adult life, I discovered Cass was Dead, and I feel like he's talking some real stuff. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And even like he's a serious.
I swear he
artist.
recently won an award recently.
Yeah.
Was
the
it a
Brit,
MOBO?
the Brit, the
Or
Brit.
Brit? He won a Brit.
Yeah.
What's your third?
It's funny because
what's
he's
your
one of
third?
he's one of my most favorite. Yeah. But I started.
Would you
I talk to him now, innit? Like every now and then he pops up and that,
I think
you
he
know
said
what I'm saying?
50 Skepta and
And who's your third?
I'd have to say Cass is dead.
Cass is
Yeah,
dead.
Cass is dead.
you mentioned
'Cause I'm talking
DWE
about
as
there's
well.
so
innit?
many other songs that are
Yeah.
up there, but I'm talking about impactful artists that mean something.
No,
to
I
me.
get.
And
get what
can
you're
I say a
saying.
fourth one?
Yeah,
for
of
like,
course,
like,
of course.
a female. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I like Mariah the Scientist. Yeah, she all time.
never-
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
In
I've
my
heard her
opinion,
name.
all
That's
time.
Young Thug's wife. I swear.
I didn't know that, until he
I've
went
heard her
jail.
name,
I
but
didn't-
I've never taken her
Is she-
music in.
is
I
she
just
an
heard her
artist?
name.
Like, she's spiritual, man. She's on some deep spirit. She talks some real stuff as well. even
Is she an artist?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
an
yeah,
artist.
yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
A
she's
big
an
artist as well. I just haven't taken her
all
in.
time, Mariah Science, she's because obviously you got the Beyonce, you got
Yeah, of course.
Mariah
yeah,
Carey
yeah,
and that.
of course.
But I'm
yeah.
saying I've never sat down and listened to a female artist
like her.
album and projects and thought, wow, okay, like, do you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
production is serious. So yeah,
No, that's sick, man.
But
No,
yeah, those are
that's
like
really good, man.
because that's the way I rank it from most listened
Yeah.
to. I think I would like Cass is Dead's album. Yeah, he was my number one listen to, and it said that you should have seen the amount of times it said I played the song, like the album. You know what I'm saying? But
was it the most played song?
Future,
Spotify.
above. You know what I'm saying? You know how much I love Future, but Future just taught me how to just be a player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not really teaching me how to get married and build a life and wealth and this and watch out for. You get what I'm saying? Systematic racism. Like, you get what I'm saying? Future's just pure vibes. You know what I'm saying? That's
literally it.
Yeah,
That's
like
literally
Future,
it. Pure
but
vibes.
you can't be a top 3.
Pure vibes, man.
You know what
Okay.
Chase a check, never chase a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only wisdom I got from him, boy. That's the only wisdom.
Hey, but now man never chasing things, not chasing bread, bro.
Nah, man, chase a check,
Oh yeah,
never
bro.
chase it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
When you were saying about man them between the ages of 18,
okay,
is it 18 and 30, not mashing? That's crazy.
So basically, I wanted to get your opinion. So obviously, this has been a stat for a while because I remember, obviously, shout out Diary of a CEO. I first heard it on there, but now it's getting more traction where they basically said, I think the guy's name's Chris Williamson. He's got his own podcast and he went on Diary of a CEO and he basically said, look, the bottom line is 30% of 18 to 30-year-olds haven't had sex in the last year.
I believe that.
Yeah, I believe that.
The portrayal of sex these days. Right?
I wanted to get your opinion.
Okay,
yeah.
two things, right? One,
That's mad, bruv.
the fact that you can easily access porn is a major factor why men are just underperforming in the bedroom.
I would say a person like me has been affected by something like that. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Where I'm saying, okay, I'll be a single man. A girl wants to see me, yeah, and then obviously like
you just seen a video.
We know what it is. We're gonna do a thing.
What you just seen a video? What?
No, not that's just seen a video. I'm gonna let you know. So basically, yeah, she might tell me, oh yeah, the Uber's £50, yeah, and I might actually just consider, you know what, man, I'm gonna chill in.
But
like I want, like, you know what I'm saying, innit? And that's just somebody I'm linked. We both know what it is. And then that's a bit mad. The fact that I know there's another way that I can get my relief.
I think that's a bit different.
I don't have to do all of this.
No, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So like I was saying about porn, like
okay, no, because the reason why I say it's a bit different is because obviously this is probably me being an accountant. £50 is a lot of money, bro.
No, it doesn't really matter what it is, but it's just the
principle
of any effort.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't have to go through all of that.
Some
like, you know what I'm saying? That's mad.
But I get what you mean. No,
some for £50.
I get what you're saying
There's so
because
many times where a woman's wanted to link.
and you just said,
and I said, oh fuck it,
you're not in the mood.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's
so would you say,
sorry,
that's a
man,
good point you raised about porn. So would you say porn is one of the factors being negatively?
So there's two factors I've considered. Yeah, it's obviously one, the idea of, because you know, like the whole point, like the idea of like men chasing women, right? The thrill of chase, and then eventually, you know, you get down to it. You've cut that out now. You can just easily get the girl that you like with this release. Yeah. So your drive isn't there. So man, them are underperforming in the bedroom, or not even like going out to pursue women because who cares? I've got this. Okay. And two is when we was a kid, right? The way sex was portrayed was in such a manner that it's just wild, bro. Remember back in the day, you used to get newspapers with page 3. Oh yeah. So like, bro, your urges were just on job. Like, bro, you watch music videos at a time. But remember Channel U After Dark, where you could just watch these music videos when you
Nelly tip drill.
Bro, everything was portrayed.
Was there a channel called Channel U After Dark?
No, so Channel U was the channel, but it had a after.
All you do is make love to me. I'm just telling to you.
I think around 11:30 you'll see Channel U After Dark, and obviously it's just all the explicit videos. Like, that's why Nelly Tip Drill used to be on there. I think 50 Cent had. I know a bit much.
But the whole point I'm getting is that the way sex was portrayed to us when we were younger, growing up, was that it kind of drove us in a sense of, we want to. That's what we want. That's what we want. And at a time, remember, you had dial-up, and you had to like, if you ever wanted to watch porn, you had to download it, walk away, do your normal shit, come back, and hope it downloaded. So, like,
I don't know about all of that. That is crazy. Dial-up porn.
I think your point is like porn back then. You were so much less.
It was so limited.
Yeah, and
the point I remember having one over. What's it called? What? Excess. What's the one after that channel on Freeview?
Etc.
Oh my god.
Sex
yeah,
Cetera.
yeah. I couldn't-
Oh, Sex
I had to
Cetera.
wait, yeah, and
Yeah.
hope, yeah, a mad little scene would come. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting. Oh my
See,
god.
that's the thing. Think about the
That's
drive. I get what you're saying. Think about the drive then, because it's like raw. So imagine a real woman.
So imagine you're in front of a real woman. Your whole mindset is I have to somehow get you. I have to somehow get you. I have to chase you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now like.
So you think that contributes to the whole? Because I think you had another point that I saw you tweet
Man
about.
don't want to chase. Man don't want to chase no more.
Which
they either want it on a
agree with.
plate, or if they don't get on the plate, they just
I
get
agree with
somehow.
Don't get on the plate. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you though, because I feel like porn is become so much more accessible now, which I think, as you said, a lot of younger
scrolling,
exactly.
Bro,
you
you're
see
on
porn.
Twitter.
You
That's
see
it.
porn, so
You're
you'll get a release, as you said, you'll get a release straight away. So
I
you
would
don't
get
want
it.
that pursuit.
I've dropped down a rabbit hole on Twitter many times. Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
no
even
way.
mean to. Like, you know when I'm scrolling,
No, because it's not.
and then
As I said, yeah, Elon's fucked it up.
I've clicked the page and I was like, oh,
Elon's fucked it up, because now
Yeah,
you'll
my
see
whole
a
thing-
random tweet
Yeah,
and it's a funny tweet gone viral. Below you'll see an OnlyFans link, or you'll just see one girl post an interesting video, and then you could just go down a rabbit hole. You got tap on her profile.
And that's another an addition to it.
I'm
It's
just trying
like
to let people know they're not the only one. I'm in a bit of it.
you know, another addition to it is like, so like, I don't know why I've seen this rhetoric as well on Twitter. By the way, I think Twitter is one of the shittest apps now. It used to be good. It's a shit app now.
It's annoying now.
You know, man, them are saying, oh, like, how can I find a girl I like? All these buff things that I like, I'm attracted to. They're all on OnlyFans. It's like, brother, if you go out and just in the actual,
Exactly.
bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna
It's on Twitter.
start copying these tweets when I see them. I just take a
Because,
screenshot.
bro, do you see some tweets?
Yeah, but
I see
something's
that.
wrong if every girl
That's
you're
the-
talking to
but
has
I
an
think-
OnlyFans.
No,
It's not that bad now.
not
Yeah.
every girl you're talking to. Every girl that he likes, that like, you know when you go on someone's page, like, oh,
You'll see a link.
you're attracted to
Yeah,
her,
you'll
and you
see
see
a
the
link.
OnlyFans link. It's like, oh, that's dead. It's like,
No, I feel
but
like,
if you go outside in the real world,
I agree.
you will
Because
see
that is a
person
thing
you
that
like.
we've spoken about.
So
That,
what-
haven't we?
bro,
We've
what's
spoken
this?
about like
In
there's
person.
this disparity between social media and real life. We've already said it on a pod before, where if you go outside, like we go outside,
Man, them
we
don't
actually
touch
talk
grass.
to people.
Man, them just don't touch
exactly.
grass.
Like go outside, you will see life is not what you see on social media. It's not what you see on Twitter. It's not what you see on Instagram. But a lot of people just go and scroll. They're scrolling. They'll see a nice girl on Twitter or on Instagram. They'll go on and think, oh yeah, she's nice. Or OnlyFans link. That has basically sort of like scarred their mind to thinking, okay, now every pretty girl they have or they see has got an OnlyFans link, but they don't go, as you said, they don't go outside.
They don't go outside, but it's bad.
They don't go
things.
outside. They live. They
He's
basically
programmed his own head to
Is
believe every girl.
But that's what I'm saying. So now imagine you're comparing it from the 18 to 30-year-olds, right? Who
I feel sorry for the 16-year-old boys.
But
Going
that-
up
that-
now,
bro,
yeah,
you know what's
I feel
crazy?
sorry for them, bro.
Because they must be mad.
Yeah.
just you know what's crazy as well. We didn't live on our phones, right? We
Yeah.
we lived either. We're outside doing
Yeah,
stuff,
we were
parties, seeing your
outside,
friends,
yeah, yeah.
gaming from time to time.
Yeah.
Like we didn't grow up with this in our hands to the point where kids are growing up
new-
with
the
this
new-
in their hands,
the
bro.
new
This is
generation.
their
It's
whole life.
crazy.
So to the point where they don't touch grass. They just live off this.
Yeah, I don't.
Adding on to that, I remember you raised a good point about like the red pill movement, innit? And do you want to talk about
Fuck
that?
me,
bro.
Yeah, about like the red pill, like the Andrew Tate,
I don't
the
like
fresh
Andrew
and
Tate.
fit.
I don't like fresh and fit.
Oh, that
No, but
concept.
you know
I
what's
don't
bad?
think that helps
You
the
know what's
whole
bad?
thing, though.
I-
That don't
you know what's
help.
bad? I actually allowed my brain to try and process some of what Andrew Tate said, and I was like, no, this makes sense. But then when I've looked at the whole grand scheme of things, he's just created incel men that
Thank
just
you.
can't
Yes.
process.
That's it.
Yes,
But I
that's
tried
the
to take
problem.
the pieces of his information
Yeah,
and make it make sense.
And that's the thing,
And
though.
it's the worst I
No. The thing is, no. I feel like you, because don't get me wrong. There's certain things he does say where you can take pieces from. No.
But you have to take the whole- you have to take the whole pie, you can't just take a piece, though.
I hear what you're saying, but a lot of people, as you said, the incel men that you just referred to, they can't do that. They take everything he says as bond when
Yeah, but that's why he does
he
them.
himself has said he chats shit.
No, but that's
he
why
himself
that's
has
why-
said he likes to talk in a way that causes controversy.
No, but that's why it's damaging. It doesn't matter.
But,
It doesn't
no,
matter if you
I
have-
get what you're saying. It
doesn't
is
matter if you have
damaging.
the
It is
message.
damaging. It is damaging. But I'm just saying, like I don't understand. And this is why, as I said, we go outside. We can hear someone chat a madness, and we be like, all right, cool. We go outside and we live our lives. But as we said, there's this new generation of men now that they will hear this thing and that's it. They'll make their whole lives about
This
it.
is my thing, yeah. With Andrew,
And that's what-
Andrew Tate, yeah, and Fresh and Fit, yeah. The best way I can describe these people, yeah, they were the silent kids in school.
that will waste.
Yeah. I agree.
Because
Especially
you can be a
Fresh
nerd, a computer
especially
person,
Fresh
and
and
still
Fit,
be a
bruv.
cool person, yeah. But these guys, yeah, I can see if they were
getting girls in school.
No, they wasn't getting.
No, I'm saying if they were, they would be a different person.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit, these lot did not even know how to have a decent conversation with a woman. I'm talking about even just going to lunch with a girl at school.
Yeah.
They were the little weirdos by themselves. Yeah.
Man,
They harbored
created
all
this.
that pain from no one noticing them, yeah? And now they're adults and getting vengeance in the world, getting all these women that they thought that they have to have power over, they have to do this and that.
Yeah,
and it's not good, because now they're giving you all this crazy advice with the women that they attract to they attract women that are attracted to their money and status.
Yep, that's it.
So they're using that status, they're using that to give these young boys opinions of this is how it's meant to be. And that boy is going out to a woman with depth now, and more depth than someone that you can just get. And he's thinking, why is this not working for you? Like, you get what I'm saying?
And that's why they're not having. And that's as you said. That's why they're not having sex.
Whatever Andy
It just
Tate
adds.
and
And it just
telling
adds.
you,
It's just like
it's not going to work in the real world. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work in the real world.
It's just a spiral, isn't it? Because they think, as I said, these. This is why I said.
Have you even seen the guests of some of the people in Fresh and Fit? Do you know what? Waka Flocka had to walk out the thing. He walked out because he realised this is madness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing that's right. Imagine these kids also watching this content, right? Seeing the girls that are around and thinking, oh, I'm attracted to these girls. Oh, but what? They're not, bro. I'm not saying they're stupid. I'm not saying they're dumb. But the mentality they bring is a mentality, like I said, if you touch grass and go outside,
you understand.
You probably will never bump into that kind of mentality outside.
You just said like. And I guess it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because even though, as I said, these guys are making this content and they're doing what they're doing, you got the other. That's one sword. The other side of the sword is you got men, young men who take what they say as bond. They don't go outside, and then they come with this whole new sort of this incel energy that just adds to their.
There's one new guy. He's like Neon or something. Whatever his name, like some scrawny don who's obviously popping in as well. It's a trickle effect. There will be always a new person to come take the mantle.
There's a whole wave of people thinking they have the great advice on YouTube. There's so many. Like, if you see the little pictures on a YouTube thumbnails,
you'll just
from
see
only getting 100 views to one that's on 100,000 views, every man seems to think they have the answer. Even some women think they all got the answers. Everybody's a guru now. Everybody is a guru now. This is what's happening. It's a dangerous. Like, this is what I'm saying.
And the thing is, when we could talk about content creators, this red pill movement, because I know obviously we spoke about Kevin Samuels before, but I feel like with Kevin Samuels' content, obviously before he turned on, he started making content about women. His content was actually a lot about self-improvement. How you can better, how can you better yourself?
That's another.
I remember he was tearing into men.
Exactly.
No woman's gonna want your
exactly.
You're rubbish.
But that's what I said. And I know obviously he gets a lot of negative press. Obviously, RIP him and whatnot.
He had better intentions.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point.
However,
that's my point.
At the start, I get that he had better intentions at the start, but moving after it, we started turning to everyone. That's the same thing that Andrew Tate. Yes, there's a tidbit of information that you should take from it, but the whole entire encompasses of his conversation is detrimental.
So is that okay? If we talk about Kevin
Samuels, I feel like his intent changed over time.
When
he turned into the villain they wanted him to be.
Because that's what, and this is what I'm saying. That's
that everyone was complaining. He fed it even more.
Exactly.
I feel like even his head.
And this is why I say with these content creators, not all, obviously the red pill ones. A lot of them, I honestly don't even believe that they're just making this. And Andrew Tate said it himself. I'm not advocating for him, but I'm just saying he said it himself in the sense that I only say shit that will get people mad. He said it. And then, but you got people who's like, oh yeah, I want to try and do the same thing, or I want to try and do this. But it's like, as he said, it is detrimental. But as I said, we got to take accountability for us. I think personally.
I feel like in this generation, it is very, very, very crucial, to be able to sit down and think for yourself.
That's my point.
Because every day you wake up and open your phone, you're prone to manipulation. You're prone to manipulation. You know what I'm saying?
That's my point. That's my point.
1 second. Go out and have sex, guys. It's fun. But my brain is to the light bulb. With consent.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, I'm not even cutting that.
Are you sure you
don't cut nothing, bro? Hey, I will cut you, bro.
The views of Marvin.
He's right.
The views of Marvin.
I don't care. He's right.
No, he is right. You need consent, but that should be known.
Yeah, that should be known.
The fact that you need to say it.
That you have to say, this is the kind of men. This is a Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate. Yeah, they're gonna.
So I shouldn't laugh.
I should get a Lamborghini and that's it. I don't need to say it.
Sorry, you were going to say something.
But light bulb, like, I feel like every year there's like something. Remember one year there was like, oh, woe is me, be sad for me. Like, it's like I need to share my pain. But like everyone wanted to share their bullshit.
Yeah, there was a little wave of like,
and now it's a new wave of fuck bitches getting money. But I feel like every year there's something random like that the what like
algorithm though, innit? Everyone's on the same.
everyone's on the same.
You have
It's
to
just
think
weird,
for yourself.
man.
You can say the same
Think
thing with
for
trends. It's a
yourself.
trend,
I
isn't
would
it?
even say
It's
the
a
same
trend,
thing with
isn't it?
holidays. I would say there's a trend of
Yeah, it's a
people going to,
trend.
like,
And they all go to the
It's
same
interest-
fucking
it's-
country.
it's
I
so
went to
interesting,
Italy
man.
today. I was like, what's the boom bap?
yeah.
What's
Algorithm.
going on here,
Yeah,
bro?
it's
some
an
sort of
interesting thing
algorithm,
about
yeah.
trends,
What
isn't
is
it? Because
going
it's
on,
like
bro?
you'll see one thing, and you think, okay, cool,
10
and then you
years-
start to see it.
Yeah, 10
you
years
start
ago,
to
10
see
years
it.
ago,
As
I
you
didn't
said,
know how I heard about everyone going to Mexico. Or no, not to. You had a great
Dubai
time.
is a good one.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Dubai is
Dubai.
another one.
The
Yeah,
ski,
do you know what I'm
the
saying?
ski trip I just saw
Brother,
recently.
everyone's going skiing. I was like,
Skiing.
when is this?
Yeah,
Bro,
I saw
no,
that
but
recently. And
what is going on?
Skiing is not a cheap thing to do, you know.
Nah, it is. Trust me.
You've been skiing before? Okay, cool.
I don't know. I just know them North
I-
Face
I-
goggles are like five.
You can
That's what I just know them
I
North
know-
Face goggles.
you
are
can
like-
rent- you can rent all the stuff.
You can rent all the stuff.
Oh, you can
okay.
rent it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
but what about on your way back through the snow?
What do you mean?
No, I mean you probably use it, and then when you leave, you give it back.
When you leave, you give
Oh,
it back
wait,
to
okay,
them.
I'm talking about actual snowy terrain in country.
What are you talking
So
about?
I'm saying, look, okay, say if right now,
Yeah.
we've never been to a snowy country.
I haven't.
Okay, you would have to prepare, right? So
Yeah.
you got to go to North Face, yeah?
No.
500
That's
pound
what
jacket,
I'm telling you.
£700
Yeah.
goggles.
No, that's what I'm telling you. You can just rent all that when you get there.
Them boots, they have to walk in the snow.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
rent
yeah,
all that
yeah,
when you
yeah,
get
yeah.
there. That's
I know
what
you
did.
can rent it, but I still thought it was quite pricey
Nah.
too. Oh, okay.
I think the whole flight,
When did you
accommodation.
go skiing, bruv?
I don't know, time ago.
Oh.
Flight accommodation and
That's
the
his
gear.
white. That's his white side. bruv.
Gear 700.
I wanna
Chill
go-
out,
I wanna
bruv.
go-
I
I
saw
wanna go-
bare
I'm
niggas on
joking,
the
I'm
slope.
joking.
Get out of here,
I
bro.
want to go into on a snowy in winter. I want to go somewhere snowy. I've never done
There's
that.
there's even an Appiano event where these niggas go over to some snow, just bare niggas in the snow. It's lit, bro.
That does
I
sound
looked
lit.
at it. I was like, I want to do that.
That does sound.
Niggas in the snow. That sounds lit, bro.
That sounds kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, okay.
That sound
But
like
no. Yeah, as you said about like trends and that. Yeah, no, it's interesting because you can just see one thing, and then all of a sudden you're just seeing.
Waves of people. Like no one thinks
And
for
then now you're
themselves.
thinking, should I go?
Yeah,
Dubai?
exactly. I should go skiing. What's that? Yeah, mad. It's mad how things work, innit? It's mad.
Human behavior is funny, man. I got that. You have to think for yourself, man. Yeah.
Bro, that was my whole point, innit? Like, I know. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of the things, especially fresh and fit. But bro, as you said,
Nah,
it's
don't-
so.
are they still
It's
the same?
so.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes when I watch
It's
that,
so
I don't like
true.
it because the women in the video seem
Very,
frightened.
and very
You know what I'm saying?
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like it's
It's mad.
unnecessary.
Yeah, but
like,
guess what? They do anything for the clout, man.
that's
That's it.
another thing.
They do
like,
anything for their clout.
Like
People
but
will
as you
go
said,
out
I
their
feel like
way.
people need to be
People
able
will
to
go out their way to
critically.
burn bridges with people just to get likes and clicks, and it's disgusting, bro.
That's the society.
Likes and clicks.
now,
That nobody. I'm not gonna lie. How many times you just scroll on your phone? Didn't even assess what you're looking at. You just clicked it and scrolled.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody give a fuck about your content. It's just cool. Here's a like. Yeah, take it then.
Don't really take it in.
Dance for my like.
But it's one of them ones, as you said. I feel like
Shit.
people just need to think for themselves, man. You know what I mean? And go outside.
Yo, if you touch grass, it's lit, you know.
Go outside. Don't live on your phone. But I do understand
It's
it's,
hard
it's,
not
it's
to,
harder
man.
now. I can't. It's so
One
easy
day
for
you're
us to say that.
you're just gonna have a lens, a straight cut message on the screen. I swear you're gonna be
But that's already started.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
mad. It's mad. Like so, I do understand. It's a bit harder now. That's why I feel like it's important for like our gen.
Yeah, and you, bro. I'm not, bro. I still got a bone to pick with you, bro. You ain't trying to touch grass with me, like,
Oh,
bro.
I'll go out.
Never want to touch grass with me. Like, what going for
but
you?
we went for Yam Festival.
How like that?
remember-
Bro, 10
how
years
long
ago.
ago was that?
10 years ago.
That's
Bro,
holding on to that.
brother.
Even I know.
Nah, it was a good time. The woman just came and lifted her leg up on me. It's crazy.
Brother.
I remember.
But
I don't
have
wanna
you-
hear it,
Have
man.
you ever been going out though? I haven't.
No, I haven't.
You've just
I've
travelled.
just come
yeah,
back,
you
you
just
know.
travelled. I haven't really been out
Most
like
people
that.
just send me. I just think, what's the point, man?
Oh
Like,
really?
I'm saying like,
You didn't want to go R&B and slow jams now?
Nah.
Have you been yet?
Huh?
Have you been yet?
No, I haven't. Still, it's a bit shocking. I haven't.
I know.
I just feel like there's too many. Like, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. You get what I'm saying?
He's
There's
scared.
too many girls
That's
there
what
that
he's
know you.
That
Like,
know
I-
you.
yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah.
Man.
No, but I shouldn't let that. Every time it's come up, something's just come up, and I haven't. Do you know
Been
what I
out
mean?
like that.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But it's a
But
lit
I
event
watch.
still,
Next proper event I got. Yeah, I'm gonna invite both of you. If you don't turn up, yeah, I'll
wait,
never
wait,
offer
How
again.
long ago was the Yam Festival?
About 10 years ago,
Well,
bro.
I swear that was like 2019 before COVID.
No way.
It was before COVID.
Yeah, that's
No,
like
it
over.
wasn't.
Yeah, bro, I don't get what your problem is. You don't want to touch grass with me,
Do you know
bro.
why? Do you know why I know?
Why
Because
was
I got
it?
in trouble about that white girl putting a leg on me in my relationship
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So it was 2022. It was 2022.
It's not 2020. What year are we in now? 24.
24.
I
No,
say-
2020. No, was it 2019?
It can't be. Yeah,
It can't
because
I don't. What's your
because
problem,
in
bro?
2020 was lock off because obviously of COVID,
And then 2021.
and in 2021 obviously they were still.
No. It was 2021. It was 2021.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It was 2021.
Because there was no. How come there was no.
Nah, trust
there was
me.
no carnival.
No,
that
I
year.
was.
No,
I
it
was
was
dating that
2021.
person in that.
It wasn't carnival. It was
No, but I'm just saying because carnival they locked off because they weren't sure. So I didn't know they were having a festival.
It was 2021.
Okay.
Was
But
it
yeah,
2021?
But still, 3 years. You don't
It
link
was
me.
2021,
Nah.
innit? Yeah,
But let's wrap this up, bro. Niggas don't want to go out and do sociable things, bro. Man, just want to stay at home and fucking make beats, bro. Fuck out.
Make money, man. Make money, man.
money.
Hey, that's what end this, man.
End it, yeah. So yeah, thank you for listening to the Between the Margins podcast. This is episode 28. Obviously, I apologize for the wait. We obviously, as we said, life has been lifing. You know, things have happened. We're gonna make more content. We're gonna make more. But obviously, when we put this out, please like and subscribe. Obviously, you were joined in the studio by myself.
And
Denzel.
show this to your mum as well, man. It's a good chat.
Yeah, no, it's
Mum would
a
like
good
it.
track. Yeah, man, it's a good one. Obviously, you're joined by me, Denzel, to my right,
Tour.
and to my left.
Bro.
Fans' favorite. But yeah, alright, peace out.
Bless.